Hello, hi. How's it going? How are we doing? Welcome in. Welcome to this stream. We are live with some more Space Pirate shenanigans. If you missed the first session, that's because I didn't stream it. We were live on Nano's stream. I might get the VOD from her so we can turn it into a video, but it just depends on how I feel, really. There's no whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go join the Discord really quick so everybody is here and everybody is vibing.
I can hear myself on your stream.
Yeah, I just fixed it. Now it should be fine. Anyway.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright, give me one.
We're back on the strongest ship. Let's go.
Woo!
Wow, almost on cue, my coughs have started. Brilliant.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Please now. Okay. We left off last one shot at you all coming back to this little tavern with your benefactor, Lord Walrus, giving you your share of the money, your gold, which you used to buy off, among other things, a rental place in this little town called Salt Marsh. You also managed to pay off any debts that you had, any warrants that you had. But besides all that, he also managed to send off little Billy on a recent journey of his education, so he won't be joining us today.
Wow.
In the weeks past, you picked up two more, you can say strays, but perhaps stowaways, perhaps other adventurers who would like to join you. One of them looks pretty peculiar, but actually they're both competing for the same title. One of them is our little turtle. Please introduce us.
So you see quite tall, green and white colored turtle. You see him carrying a lot of equipment, but not in a normal backpack, but in like a satchel or a sling. Rather suggesting that he's not from around here and he's not familiar with the items that you have around this on these lands. It's quite clear that he's not from these lands. He speaks in tongues that you have never heard of. He talks about places that you have never heard of. You might not know where he is from, but he is from the Graphicus Island and he has left his home in search for knowledge. He is known as Ukwe, and he has joined you all to continue his journey in finding knowledge throughout the lands.
I'm so sorry, that was probably too loud. Yeah. Okay.
That was Ukwe.
All right. Moving on to Ashot. Could you introduce your character, please, to the party?
Yes, you also see what can only really be described as a blob, of an ooze, if you will, since that is my creature type. In human form, ish, mostly just the general shape.
I have
She
to respect that
is.
expression. Yeah, just so that people don't get scared, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. She's in a sort of human shape, and mostly just so she can use their equipment as well. They're a kind of light bluish color and slightly translucent, and is wearing basically just their bag and equipment. But she also wears like a nice kind of knee-length skirt that is like a light pink. And that's it. Just the skirt. She hasn't quite figured out humanoid clothes yet.
Beautiful.
But they sit there staring at. They've got a drink at the bar, and they're looking at it, and they're just kind of thinking about it, and she's trying to work out how to drink it.
Brilliant. Actually, lovely. All right. We start off with all of you just, like shooting to shit, maybe just getting to know each other better, with however much you have revealed to each other about your backstories. narrating the stories that we have, the adventures that we've already been on. Perhaps some true, some not so true, and also in general trying to ascertain where each other stands. One of you proposes, as you do, how about an arm wrestling game? And so far, it seems like one of you is a clear winner. Ashot, somehow managing to out wrestle everyone so far, at least, but coming down to the final two, now it's between Ashot and Ukwe. You sit against each other, you sort of like stare each other in whatever you presume is each other's face and eyes, and start to arm wrestle. All right, both of you, let's do the opposing strength roll.
My God.
Amazing.
Right.
I mean, you
Ability
can just
check, right?
cover the turtle's arm with like goo and then like make it slip. I think that's how.
What the fuck?
That's how you've
What the
been
fuck?
winning so far.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, gripping each other it's
Okay,
interesting.
Nano. Okay, Nano.
What did I say?
How do I roll in
Okay,
Foundry?
yeah,
I've
good
never
good
used it.
question. This is why I was coming here. So if you click on the fourth icon on the right, it says actors. And there you'll see Ashot. If you click on them, oh, it's third. Okay.
Oh,
it's
like
fourth
in the
for me.
character sheet.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
character sheet, you can just
It's the easier way. Just double click on your token.
that. On the
Ah.
character sheet, you just click on strength and you click on the ability check.
Ah, here we go. Ability check. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Oh,
Bam.
Oh, so
just
close.
as one of you, Ashad, was seeming to win the entire table, Ugbe unleashes the unknown strength somehow. Perhaps because of the build, perhaps it's just because they don't want to lose. Slam dunk on the table with the drinks flying all around. And now we have a clear winner. Ugwe, the magnificent, the mightiest of them all.
Well, I'll be. Not too many people can beat me in an arm wrestle.
No way.
Yes,
Oh,
way. This is my voice.
Oh, let's go.
Oh god.
It's giving me John flashbacks.
Oh my God.
Oh god. This is exactly what like humanoid ooze would sound like to me.
Uwe just
Oh,
looks
God.
at everyone and says, This little competition of ours was very entertaining. Thank you."
Oh god.
As you all sort of like settle down to the excitement of all of this, you see a familiar face for at least two of you walk up, Lord Walrus. Actually, you all are familiar with him, but only two of the players, I mean. He is one of your benefactors from at least Saltmarsh, who have been funding your voyages, who has been recruiting you for exposing different mysteries and such. He comes here today looking a bit more nervous than usual. He has the signature twirl of his mustache, looking at you all with his large 6-foot-something figure, with a bit larger than usual figure, and the hat that he likes to keep on almost always. Sits down on the table at one of the benches and just goes, "We're having fun?"
Well, yes,
Good.
thank you, sir.
Yes, Madam Ooze. Yes, I forget your name. Ashad? Yes, of course.
Ashad, yes.
You know, it never gets old seeing you.
It's a pleasure to see you. Sir.
Yes, Mr. Turtle, of course. Anyway, I have a kind of a predicament here today for all of you to solve.
Oh, another one. Are you gonna make us go
Again,
hunt some I don't know.
another
Oh,
who's
100
been chained.
Yeah, exactly. Another 100-year-old fucking slave? Is that the plan again? Is that what you're wanting us to do? Piece of shit.
100-year-old whale? No. Actually, not really. Also, I hope that our discussions, through these weeks had settled it. But sure, if you want to talk about it, you can visit me in my chambers anytime.
Yeah, no thanks.
don't-
That's not happening anymore. I thought about it. I considered it, but nah, fam. No, I've changed my mind. I wouldn't.
Oh, wow.
This not this piece of shit. Not this piece of shit
Wow.
anymore. Yeah. Now, if
I haven't
Beth was
seen- I
looking,
haven't seen you draw a line in so long. This has really taken me by surprise.
yeah, sometimes you gotta choose your conquests, and this is not a conquest I want. So.
Well,
Ah.
I am detecting a hint of hostility here. What is going on?
I can't get over it. I love this so much.
Voice, it's so
Oh
amazing.
god, Toebeans
This
is
is
like
incredible.
trying so hard. Like Toebeans is trying so hard to make eye contact, but like they just can't see. Like
There's
in
no
what
eyes.
way? Yeah, there's nothing to look at. I'm just gonna give up and be like, okay, cool. I'll just look at between the straps of the backpack. Yeah, Arshad. The last time we had an adventure, it didn't go quite as well as we intended.
Well, exactly why I hire you all, don't we? Listen, we have a guest amongst ourselves. Let's bicker about this in private later. And he beckons to someone who just like walks up. You see this guy with very tight braids, with a perhaps not as significant of a mustache, but still pretty heavy, with some sort of armor and a sword hanging back, walking with a certain amount of pride of what you can detect. Walks up to you and like doesn't even consider sitting down, just like leans into the table. Hello, Gorak.
Hi.
what
at
is-
us? Was the
I
hello at
didn't
us?
get what you said.
Yeah, his voice is a bit muffled. He says, "My name's Gorak, Gaurk."
GAURK. Okay.
Very nice to
Got
meet
it.
you.
Yes, I have been brief about you all. I'm hoping you can resolve a predicament. He looks at Lord Walrus, who just like looks at all of you. Well, what do you know about the arms forge on a nearby island named Limber?
I'm gonna be
Um,
honest with you. I have not been on this plane of existence very long. Nothing.
I come
Expected.
from space, so
Oh,
I don't know much about this place.
Well, expected. That is more of a rhetorical question, anyway. It's just hoping to, set up my answer. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, it seems like the Lord's Alliance, our benefactor,
Oh, those fuckers
is
again.
facing. There's
Go on,
no
sorry.
reason for your character to go those fuckers again in this campaign. You have had those people be your enemy in another campaign.
No,
Not even
no.
your enemy.
No,
Your
wait.
actual allies.
No, what my point is, since Walrus works with Lord's Alliance, Serafina is kind of, pissed off at them for what they did with the Empress. That was the thing. It's not.
See,
Yeah.
what we call this is pulling on strings.
No, it's not.
yeah.
It is not pulling on strings. I am not being solemn here.
Let's
Fuck
go.
off. Fuck off.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
He continues
General
despite
Hotman.
the yeah.
General,
Uh,
what?
Hot man.
All right. He continues despite the interruption. He just goes, if, the cities of the leadership of Neverwinter and Winterfell, both, not Winterfell, I'm sorry, Waterdeep, both are very concerned about a certain weapons manufacturer, as he likes to call himself these days, who has suddenly started selling weapons which should not be possible or are way beyond the technologies available to never mind those islands, but also the entirety of Firun. We were
What
hoping.
kind of weapons?
Well, I can assure you the mystical kind. The kind which
Oh.
can devour entire armies. Let loose. And obviously, our employers are not very thrilled about those weapons being in the hands of enemies or actually anyone who is the top bidder for this specific person. Of course, I will be compensating for this, as always. But this is actually also a matter of public safety. You can understand?
You want us to steal the weapons and destroy them? What do you want us to do exactly?
No. Getting to it, we want you to figure out where he's getting the schematics for those weapons, where he's getting the information to produce those weapons. If he has a benefactor, if he has an otherworldly entity, if he has a god, perhaps. We're basically looking for intel, and if you can bring any, it would be of great help.
Uwe pipes up and says, I see. So you are looking for a way to not just destroy the weapons, but also make sure they don't get made again.
Yes. There's also the matter of secrecy. If you're caught, it would be disastrous for everyone involved. To you, of course, but also to the Lord's Alliance, this town, these cities, because whoever is funding these people, this person, I don't think they would be very kind to whoever, gets access to their technology, their secrets. Anyway, this is the guy you're looking for, Professor Thaddeus. He resides on the island of Porlumber.
Sorry, did you say Professor Hideous?
Thaddeus.
And is it a misnomer, perhaps? Or
Not
is
that
his
I
name?
know of. I haven't seen
Okay.
the person. No one has. He used to be a very small merchant on this island and suddenly started selling weapons. No one actually knows how he started doing this and where he's getting the schematics from.
So how long has this been going on?
About 4 months now.
Okay. And he's out on the island.
Yes.
Right.
Now,
How are
as
we
far
getting
as
to
we
the
know.
island? Do you guys have a boat?
Oh yes, we have the boat. That your party has been offered to use wherever and whenever necessary. We also have the crew manning it. Who can?
If I may, Jed, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Ashod?
No,
Or
no,
the other
no.
guy?
Oh.
Yeah, General Hotman.
His name is Lord Walrus, as you guys like to call
No,
him.
not
His
not
real-
Walrus, the other guy.
Gorick?
Got it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
He was not speaking. This is General Walrus.
Oh, it's not Walrus who was speaking. Okay. Lord Walrus, my question here is, considering how sensitive this matter is, why is it not being dealt with by the Lord's Alliance or another formalized military force or
That's a
naval
very
force?
good question, that.
That's a
Yeah.
brilliant question. Unfortunately, I've answered it already. Mayhaps if you get caught, we need plausible deniability. Lord's Alliance cannot be caught with any of their fingers in any of these, because that would spell an all-out war. If suspicions about the benefactors are correct, that they're one of the enemies of Lord's Alliance.
Right. Okay.
Sounds legit.
Well,
Could go
So
wrong.
basically, what you're saying is, if we get caught, the first thing we should tell them is Gorak sent us. That's it, right? Yeah, makes sense.
Well, yeah, sure.
So you're telling
So
The
me
discretion is
obviously-
invaluable and, well, will be compensated, of course. If you'd like to set out this mission, I understand. But yeah, the secrecy is one of the requirements for this one.
I don't know about sit out, but there's something I'd love to say. Never mind. You know what? Let's move on.
Mhm.
Uwe pipes up and says,
I'm sure-
"So, Walrus, if these weapons you talk about are so dangerous, can you tell us something more about them?"
Well, I haven't seen them personally, of course. I was just informed about them. They seem to be high energy weapons which utilize energies from different planes of existences.
But if you've
Not
never seen
which
them,
weapons.
how are you sure they even exist?
The information I've received is pretty credible.
Is there
Okay,
any
keep
way-
your secrets then.
Does your information say how to destroy or disarm these weapons?
Oh, not at all. This is not a combat mission. You're supposed to only gather intel. Or, if possible, question the person or perhaps bring them back. And yes, I'm aware in certain jurisdictions this might be considered kidnapping, and that's why I'm asking pirates and not legitimate soldiers.
Wait, you actually want us to kidnap him?
'Cause
You
we
could have
do
just
that.
led with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
like-
have just led with that, to be honest.
We don't have to kidnap him to interrogate him, but now that you've implied kidnapping, do you want us to bring him back? Because we could do that too.
We would very much like for him to be alive. A,
Right.
we don't want any murder on our hands. And B, yes, if you would like to retrieve him and bring him back, again, I'm not using the word kidnapping.
Right.
We
I'm
will
sure
That would be
everybody's.
appreciated.
Your little weapons guy amicably
Oh
and
my God.
alive and perfectly safe.
Oh my god.
Wank.
You know,
Completely of his own free will.
exactly. No, you know, if you
In
can convince
case-
him to come back, it's perfectly legal. It's not something that anyone can do anything about. But just make sure that you don't get caught.
Yeah, I'm sure we can manage that.
Don't raise
sure
any
nothing will go wrong.
alarms. Don't raise any suspicion. He looks at both of the perhaps non-human entities, then realizes, then he looks at the cat, and then he looks at the water person. He's like, you know what?
Oh,
Never mind.
The whole gang is just here. I'm sure we can all just blend right in. The four of us and Professor Hideous, none of us will look out of place if we're traveling together.
And then, of course, he'll be offering you the standard package. If you want anything, any items that you need for the mission, that's on us. When you come back, it's 50 gold pieces per person. Yeah.
I feel like this kind of sort of. I think we're gonna ask for double our going rate. This seems like a very important mission. Firstly, it's all about national security, isn't it?
Extremely
And I-
sensitive.
yeah, exactly.
very sensitive
Exactly, and I was hoping that you will give me a discount out of your sense of patriotism, but sure. Let me put in a good word with the Lord's Alliance. Let's see how much they budge. You know,
Yeah, and how's that going, by the way, Walrus? Our part into becoming part of the Lord's Alliance as adventurers. I thought we talked about that.
Did we?
No, this is no. I'm trying to retcon it.
oh,
Maybe between in the
Uh,
last month, maybe we've mentioned it. We've been in between missions.
oh
That's what I'm
yes,
thinking.
I have. I'm going over your applications and making sure that we omit any unpleasantries, if you understand what I mean.
Hmm. Fair enough.
But retain the vague nature of your adventures so that the Lord's Alliance will be interested, but perhaps not vary of including you into their association. no, of course it comes with dental and all those benefits, so I'm pretty sure you will enjoy them.
Yeah, the benefits is why
Anyway,
we want to join
I'm
anyway.
not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how we can provide dental care for Ashad here, but
Oh, it's all right. I don't need it.
It's fine.
Right.
I can have double, right? It's fine.
yeah.
Of course. I don't think we provide canine or turtle
Feline.
feline or yeah. I don't think it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Let's cut this off before you say something wrong.
yes. So I'm trying to be sensitive. You know.
Not doing a very good
All
job
right.
at it.
Coming to this gentleman here,
Mhm.
he is one of the people who defected from this gentleman's security who have informed me about this. You won't be able to just snatch this man out of his home in a village. Apparently, this person is under protection of a certain warlord who we know nothing about.
Hmm.
And guards like him
Hmm.
will be making sure that you all don't approach this man without any hindrances. If you catch my drift.
So you're saying he's
Uh,
gonna come with us?
He is going to come with you willingly if you ask him very nicely. I'm pretty sure of it.
No, I'm talking about your. We're referring to your
Garrett.
companion.
Oh no, he won't be coming with you. He'll be going back to his post and trying to ease things over with you, and perhaps
You're
trying
the
to-
inside man, so to speak.
so to
I know.
speak.
I know. I'd love
I
him to be
guess.
my. Never mind.
So Garrett, have you seen
Sarah.
the weapons?
No,
I'm so sorry.
was mostly involved in security and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't give you much info.
Uh,
Do you at least know what type of man this doctor is?
I haven't seen him. I've just protected his house. I'm not in charge of anything. I'm just one of the foot soldiers, unfortunately.
right. Do you have any handcuffs?
He looks around. No, but I can fetch them from my room if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I was just asking to see how equipped everybody is, how equipped all the guards would be in case anything goes wrong.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sure he's very
is
equipped.
This... Are you trying to interest me into something else other than this adventure?
Oh, there is an
Is it-
adventure,
is
all
it-
right.
Is it?
Fuck it. Oh.
Was it not
You
obvious
can leave
already?
Time alone.
Jesus.
I'm just like at this point, like Toebeans is just like doubling down. Like they just realized that Sarah's not going to change her ways, so might as well, like if you can't beat them, join them, kind of.
This is what I
Alright.
need. This is what I've needed for the last year. Okay, RP's a fucking prude. Roy doesn't engage. No, nobody else is involved. This is what I have needed.
Lovely.
Right.
Anyway, moving back to the table, out of the bedroom.
Mhm.
Both of them just get up and like, well, your ship leaves whenever you're ready for it. We're hoping this would be a lot more discreet if you can travel through the night.
Sure.
If you need anything, let me know. We will be
Uwe
around.
says there's no time like the present, my friends.
Oh,
I agree.
okay.
I still haven't
Pretty,
figured out quite how to drink this drink, so better off we get to go.
Have you tried
As you
like
say this, the
absorbing
bartender
it,
just like
perhaps?
comes to you and she's like, "Oh, what's the matter, dear? You don't like it?"
Matilda, I have a favor to ask. Could you get our companion here? How do you call it? A jello
Straw?
shot? A jello shot.
Shut. I don't know what that is. I'll ask the chef.
Yeah.
Works off.
Basically,
wait,
use gelatin.
Ugwe shouts out also some leaves of lettuce if you have them.
So
Okay,
yeah,
now that
the wild just like brings out like a whole, what's it called? A whole,
Tray.
not a tray. What's it called? A whole flower of lettuce.
A whole bulb of
Ah.
lettuce, yes.
Yeah, bulb. Yes, it's like places in front of
And
you. Oh, we are all out of jelly. What did Jam do?
Sure, I'm
Just
not sure
jam.
what either of those things are, but I'm excited to find out.
Jam did
looks
like a
over at,
small jar
Ashad
of
and says,
jam.
Oh,
Is-
oh yeah.
From what I've heard, these lands call this jam, and it's supposed to be sweet.
Oh. Well, that sounds quite nice.
What do you
Ah.
usually consume, Ashad?
Well, you see, out in wild space, there's a little thing called, well, it's not called anything, but you just don't age, and you don't really eat. So,
Hmm.
no being the answer.
I sympathize
Right.
with you, dear. She packs your backpack.
Uh,
But I
But
find
then
that I'm
can I-
getting a little, like, weird, like, stomachy side, well, where your stomach would be, kind of pains,
uh-huh.
and apparently that's called hunger.
You're assimilating.
Yeah, well,
Ugwe
apparently
looks.
time moves in this place, so...
Oh, that must be new to you, huh? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of new.
Ugwe looks over at
There's
Aisha and
also like
says,
me here going, I have very limited spelljammer knowledge, and this is what I think is right.
What is D&D if not just bullshitting our way through every scenario? But yes,
Exactly.
That's
I don't know.
life.
This is my spelljammer. It can do what I like.
exactly.
Amazing.
All right. I guess moving forward.
before we
I take
anything
the bulb
else,
of lettuce.
Sarah?
okay, so I kind of think there's something we should discuss here before we proceed. Ashard, you said
Yeah.
how did you get here again?
Well, now that is a very long story that we probably don't have time for, but I suppose, long story short, I kind of fell through
Okay.
a portal.
And do you think that
Oh.
anything else could have come with you through the portal?
Oh, I don't think
Oh.
so. Well, you see, I ended up on what apparently is called the elemental plane of water, and there was some like ice stuff, and it was
Mhm.
kind of hard to survive, but I had a bit of help, and well, I think I would have noticed if anyone else had come through there because, well, it's just water and ice. And then I ended up through another portal here.
Wow.
Okay.
Two portals.
I'm very clumsy.
Ugwe just says, "Oh, a land with just water and ice.
That would be
I
pretty
must
cool.
visit it sometimes."
Yeah, same. That would be pretty cool.
Is
No,
he a
I
very
can't
drunk? Sorry, good.
It's really cool, except there's nothing else, including the aforementioned food. And apparently time moves on that plane as well. So
Oof.
that's when I first started getting hungry and I had to be taught how to eat and stuff. Except I can't quite remember because I got a really bad memory.
You know what, Ashad? I know that we need to find this really intense weapon of mass destruction, but the first thing we do when we find Professor Hideous is ask him if there's any way to, get you to eat or consume anything.
Well, like somebody said something about like absorbing or something. I think that'll
Mhm.
work. But
Right.
maybe everything just needs to be liquid. Hey, maybe I should try something like that with this drink. And they literally just like throw the
Yes.
drink in their face. So that-
The
and then
glass
they're
and all.
like, I'm kind of wet now, but
Mhm.
I think it's working. I think it's working. I
I've
can
heard that
taste it.
exact same sentence from Serafina.
Oh my god.
There's a extremely drunk fisherman who had approached you, and like through his hiccups and through his like drunk demeanor, just like trying to walk up to you and just like starts to utter a line because he had heard that you fell down. So he was
Mhm.
starting with, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? And like
Oh
then you
my.
did the whole drink thing with your face, and he just like walks away. Like never
Let's
mind.
go.
Okay, so
Greedy
quickly
fisherman repellent. Let's go.
to get back to what I was trying to say is, there's this weird weapons that nobody knows where they came from, and nobody thinks that anyone in Faerun could have access to. And then there's this our friend who came from a different plane of existence around the same time.
That's true. We do have weapons of mass destruction.
Yep.
Well, I don't personally.
Is that a
But they
pickup
do
line? Are you
exist.
calling?
What?
Are you calling Asha Master Stroke?
That was not the intention,
Oh
but I
my
mean,
God.
sure, why not? Let's go all in.
Oh fucking hell.
All right. You know what? I think this is getting into speculative territory. I'm gonna move on from
Fair.
all of this.
Valid.
Forcibly. You're trying to figure out the plot before having any of the information.
Yeah,
Exactly.
my-
Fucking metagamer.
No, when you first told us, I was like, it has to be space shit, right? And then we have a player who's from space, so like, yeah, okay, never mind.
Not metagaming.
I'm not metagaming.
Okay. It's just so you know, I received information that this would be a plasmoid build like an hour ago.
I know.
Okay. So there's very little chance of me being like, yeah, this is the same realm, like where time doesn't move, but weapons are constructed. Sure. Anyway, you have bicker about, you all discuss while walking out. One of you at least had to run back in to place your mug bag because you forgot about it. You realize that you have everything that you need in your backpacks, in your travel bags, etc. It feels as if you have been ready for this journey forever. It's almost as if you're adventurers, always ready to move on and face the sea towards other adventures that you can live out and perhaps tell your, friends, new generation, family, perhaps settle down one day on an island. Oh, whoa, this ship is yours now. Anyway, you get on board the ship. You see it has been decked out since the last time that you were here. It now has some sort of a metallic armor which glows even at night. It also seems to have some sort of offensive capabilities which you have not been made aware of. But you can
What
see this-
capabilities?
Offensive capabilities.
Offensive.
But you can see some telltale signs of them all around. There seems to be some sort of cannon kind of equipment on both of the sides, but no one has told you anything about it. The captain, who you have met before, at least two of the people, Wolfgar just comes up to you all and hails you all on board. Well, welcome. I hope this will be a pleasurable journey, very unlike the last one. As you can see, we have reconstructed the ship and made some improvements.
Yeah, looks like the strongest ship got stronger.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I take my words back and just like.
The morning wood looks bigger than ever before, Volgar.
It looks stronger than ever before.
There's fucking
Jesus
two of them
Christ.
now, man.
I am so sorry, Chloe. This is your first impression of us, but this is exactly who we are.
It's
Oh, I
This
knew that
only
much
happened.
already.
I'm not always like this. This only happened because the ship looks
that's
extremely
Cap.
phallic.
That's Cap. They're always like this. On
I
any
don't
of the
do
maps.
this. Okay.
The ship is
No,
just
Vignesh,
a
you are
happy
like
accident for
this.
them.
Okay.
So hard for anyone to move from scene to scene because this happens every scene. The ship's shape has nothing to do with it. Anyway,
If you don't piss off your
Oh, no.
DM, you're not doing a good job.
wow. Okay.
Oh, I agree with
Don't
that.
worry, no one's
Wow.
pissed off. All right.
Right. Are we ready to sail, seamen?
Why?
Yeah, the ship
Why?
sinks and
Don't
all of you
identify as
die.
Man.
I was just taking a sip of water,
Quick
goddammit.
The ship
fastest
sinks, all of
TPK.
you die. Make new character.
TPK speedrun any person.
All right. The next person to say the word semen is actually gonna die.
Okay,
Fuck
okay.
yeah.
Okay. That joke is old. Make some new ones.
Oh, look at the sea, man.
Sassy, you take 5 points of damage.
Kill him.
Not the character. Sassy himself takes 5 points of damage.
Psychological damage.
I go to his house and punch him in the face. Anyway, you all settle down in your chambers, whichever that you have picked. A couple of you have picked the ones with not very nice, but at least more big enough windows for you to stick out your head and see through the ocean floor, see towards the ocean floor and see the different flora and fauna underwater. Moonlight is still shining above as you all set sail. It's a very peaceful journey. It's almost too calming. It feels like the calm before a storm, but the journey itself is almost unmentionable. It's nominal. Nothing happens. No one gets seasick. No one has any meltdowns. The food is okay, bland but fine. You all have meager communication. Not communication. Meager talks, small talks about different things. And yeah, by the dawn, you all approach what you all have heard of as the Ulamba Island and its ports.
Number.
It's still pretty dark, but the sun is rising on the horizon. And we see a very small village island with not so many buildings, but and not any farms either, but a couple of sheep herders taking them out for like a morning walk of sorts, I assume. There are fishermen, there are transport boats and such, but most of the heavy ships cannot make it to this island because of the shallow waters. Yours also has to dock anchor, a bit further off, like 500 to 600 feet off, and then you manage to row your boats over to this place.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, it's pretty nice.
Does it seem like there's a lot of like transit, like a lot of ship movements to and fro the island?
Not
Or is
really.
it like right,
It's
okay.
pretty sparse. It feels like this is a very peaceful little transport, some trade, some fishing island. Nothing peculiar, nothing too opulous, nothing which would stand out if you were to draw a map of this place.
Hmm.
There are people who are trying to fish here early morning with the hooks already out in the sea. They look at you and just give you a nod. The wind from the ocean is pretty warm and salty and sticking to your extremities. As you walk towards the main island, you see a small, what's it called? A small bridge, perhaps a bit too thin for you all to walk through at one time. You manage to pass through and you come across an open island ready for you to explore. And it's early morning. What would you like to do?
God damn.
Uguay would be very intrigued with the lookings for his islands. He'll be watching around, noting everything down in his journal. As everything that he sees is very foreign to him.
Mhm.
None of this was back where he came from. So he's just astonished and very eager to learn more things. So he'll just go around talking to people, asking them how life is on this island.
Toebeans would like to go to like if there's a restaurant or any little shack or anything to eat at.
Okay. All right. What about you, Serafina and Asha?
I would
I feel like
probably
every time
go.
I'm saying the name wrong. It's Ashad, right?
Nah. Ashod, yeah.
Ashad. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Every
Yeah,
time
we're
I
pretty
say it, I
much-
feel like I'm
pretty much.
messing it up like just a bit.
Nah, it's all good. When I named this character, I was like, "Oh, this sounds cool. I've made up this cool name. Sounds a bit Irish. It's gonna be great." And then I realized that it's literally just the name of a villain in Doctor Who, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
whoops."
Oh, that's
But
what it's.
anyway.
I was. Yeah, it was Ashad, right? I think in
Oh,
Doctor
was it
Who.
Ashad? Maybe.
Yeah, it was
Can't
Ashad,
remember.
the half Cyberman.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yes.
"Damn it!" But here we are. I think Ashod would probably if there is a tavern or a place where like people would go to kind of like hang out, that's where they would go. If not, they'll probably go with Toebeans for the was it Toebeans that was going to the restaurant?
Yep.
yeah.
They'll probably go somewhere like that to talk to people.
Yeah, I think I had
Sounds
the same
good.
idea as well. Yeah,
All
tavern
right.
or restaurant.
Toebeans and Ashad, both of you find yourself in the same tavern, going towards the same tavern, which is just opening up. They're just putting down the chairs and all that. It seems rather fancy for the kind of place that it is in. It seemed pretty well off compared to the Empty Net, the tavern that you were just in. They're still opening up and they ask you to wait for 5 minutes before they begin serving customers. You walk
Oh.
across the area. I'm sorry, again.
Oh, I was just responding. It doesn't matter.
All right. Serafina, you and wait, Serafina, what are you doing?
Fuck all right now. Serafina is just wandering around aimlessly for now.
All
But
right.
we got to go to the pond to see the fish, maybe.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Both of you explore the area. You find it seems like the primary income that comes on this island is not from transport and fishing, but actually from ship and actually boat building, not even ship at this point. These people seem to construct boats, which they then transport and sell to other island and other people. It does seem pretty opulent compared to other islands that you've been on, but still nothing very significant, nothing which would stand out. You see the fishing pond that you were going to seems to be full of fish currently. There's like morning people just like coming out. You also see the same sheep herder taking them back to their pen. The other people who were in the tavern at this point, it opens, and you also realize that you have walked past a sort of like a mystical grocery cum mystic items selling shop ish. It's still opening up as well, but that's the only thing that stands out on this island so far.
I would go to the shop to people who I think are the owners and ask them about the shop.
Mhm. You see woman, one woman with dark hair, sort of like a hood on top of her. She seems to be going for like a witch aesthetic, but not really approaching the traditional vibe of it. Looks at you and just smiles. We're not ready for customers yet. Unfortunately, you'll have to wait.
That's quite fine. I'm new here. I just wanted to ask,
I can tell.
how's life on an island like this? From me myself, I lived on an island my whole life, but like this is all new.
Dear.
This is so new to me. How are
Oh.
things here?
The island life is actually pretty perfect. We live relatively peacefully, and yeah, we eat what we fish what we eat. We have all sorts of trinkets here. If you are interested in them, now we're open.
Very much interested in learning new things. If you'd have me.
I have books on magic and craft, if you would like.
Owe would very much like to go and look inside the store.
Sorry, what would you like to know?
We would like to go inside the store and look around.
Okay. There seem to be very various kind of things. There's drinks being sold on tap. There are also, not drinks, I'm sorry, slushies being sold on tap to different sweets, but also toys and witchcraft items and also books at the same time.
Which could have his books. Right. Uwe would introduce himself. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Uwe. I come from the islands of Galapagos. I don't know if you have heard of them. They're quite far away from here,
Very
and
interesting.
quite different as well. We on our islands we used to farm and plant crops and eat those. But as I see here, you guys dabble in a lot of industrial work, like building boats and fishing and a lot of stuff. Is this shop even? This is the first time I'm entering a shop like this. This looks wonderful.
I'm glad you enjoy it. What brings you to this island?
Me and a couple of comrades that I've met along my way. I'm on a journey to find some information about this new land that I'm in.
Mhm.
I don't know what exactly, but anything at this point would be helpful.
Is there something specific you're looking for?
I tell her about how I've never been on the mainland as they seek. Something about how Neverwinter or Waterdeep, they say. What are they
Oh,
like?
would you like this? She hands you sort of like a small-ish book with a lot of pictures and such. The cover it says "Guide to the Sword Coast." Seems to contain chapters on Neverwinter and Waterdeep.
Oh, this would be quite handy.
36 little pieces.
We would take out 6 pieces and give it to her. Ugi would also show her a pendant that he's wearing. It is cast in jade and it has a peculiar symbol resembling the yin and yang sign on it. And he
Hmm.
asks, does this symbol or this jade mean of any sense to you guys as well? Oh, yeah.
It looks to be a symbol of peace and harmony, I presume.
I see. So the meaning
I'm
travels to locations.
not sure what you're getting at.
No, I'm just thinking that even lands far away like this, the meaning of the symbol still presides. It's interesting.
I suppose some symbols reach far further than the vision. I'm sorry,
Oop,
what did you mention you're here for again on Salad?
which is well, me personally, I'm on a journey of knowledge, as I'd say. My
Looking for
comrades
knowledge on this island,
on this
of all
island,
number of
on the
all
Sword Coast,
places.
of everything. I don't think
Okay,
any knowledge is smaller than something
mhm,
else. There's something to learn everywhere.
understood, understood. Well, would you like to learn your future, perhaps?
Learn my future. And
Mhm.
how would you do that?
Oh, come here and put your hands on this orb right here.
Uwe puts his hands on the orb.
All right. She starts incanting some sort of like a spell, and you see the orb turn in color. And at this point, you notice all around you something is peculiar. You haven't heard this noise anywhere else. It's like a periodic tick. There's a very intricate wall clock right behind the woman who's talking to you. Seems very fancy, it's even for the space. And you see the orb sort of starts to swirl and change colors. as certain visions start appearing in it. Correct. We'll move to other people while you're doing your thing.
Eh,
A shot. You walk into the tavern since it's open at this point. Looking around, you see one one owner who looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to order something, perhaps. What can I help you with?
Oh, well, hi. Oh, we're pretty
Hi.
new in town.
Oh, I can tell.
Wondering if you could
We don't
whip
get
us up
your
any
sort of folk
breakfast?
here. Oh, of
Oh,
course.
no. I should probably say yes, I do speak. I am a person, thank you. Please don't be alarmed.
Oh, we
and
get
this
plenty
is-
of fish folk, I assume. Here?
Not really, but we'll go with that.
Yeah. Come on. You look very closer to I don't want to use the term. It's considered considered offensive, but we usually call them scum here.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
What the fuck
What?
did you just
You're
say?
out there, Toebeans?
You know what? Innkeeper, I'm sorry, I didn't even hear your name.
not
You didn't even
here.
tell me your name.
You're not there.
I'm with Ashod.
Yeah, we were together.
No, but
What? I thought I was with
didn't
Ashad.
you
Yeah.
go to the? Didn't you go to the?
Toebeans and Ashod went together.
Oh yes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The tokens are different then. My bad.
Wait, I thought I was with Ashad.
Sassy, you went to the pond.
Yeah.
You didn't go
Yeah.
with them.
Sassy, you're just looking at little fishes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Move
Yeah.
your tokens whenever you're like wherever my brain is out. I won't like.
I can't
yeah.
get to my token for some reason. It doesn't zoom into my token.
Oh, there we go.
The map.
That's odd. It's fine. Okay, go ahead. What do you say?
Yeah. Innkeeper, I'm sorry I didn't get your name because you didn't tell us your name and you just started this conversation off by
No,
calling my
I'm just
dear
asking
friend
what
here.
would you like.
I'd like a cup of coffee and
Do you
something
like
to eat.
breakfast?
Yes,
course.
and so would
And
my
what
friend.
do you eat?
Me or Toebeans?
Both of you actually. I haven't really served your kind.
Right.
Ever.
Anything but fish. I know. Anything but fish for me. And Ashon, would you like
Okay.
something? Yeah. I know.
Maybe something like liquid or not very hard.
Like porridge, like a porridge.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Let's go with that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll bring it right here. My name is Bur.
Is what?
Very nice. to meet you.
B-U-E-R.
Buer. Burr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bur. All right.
Okay. What do I
Alright.
see? Like, how many people? Like, is
You
this
see
like very?
no one inside. There's like a very fancy place. There's candles lighting everywhere. There's also sofa of sorts. Chess pieces. You see some sort of entertainment equipment which you can't really make heads or tails of. No pun intended. There also seem to be passages which lead to presumably other rooms, which would be perhaps private serving or something like that. But that's about it. Everything seems to be locked up currently. It seems like very early time for any of these people here.
Is there any like notice board or something that might have signs on?
The only sign that we see is live, laugh, fish. That's it.
Toebeans, avert your eyes.
Yeah. No, I just hate it. It's just so. It's too on the nose. You know what? I'll try not to use such phrases too much in front of you. Maybe confusing. Saying on the nose or under my nose.
Oh, it's
or...
okay. I know what those things mean.
Oh, okay.
After a couple of minutes, she brings out a pretty hefty bowl, like a pretty large bowl, of porridge and a coffee, and also brings out some sort of bread which you haven't seen really before. Something tells you that she probably doesn't get that amount of groceries here very often, and the bread feels a bit stale.
Oh, you don't have that many. Seems like a really fancy place. Do you not
Oh,
get
yeah.
many people coming in?
Oh, not really. We just, well, had some spare cash, so we upgraded. We
Oh.
haven't had that many customers, unfortunately.
What
What
Is it the
are
upgrade
your...
that's, made them not want to come anymore?
Oh, no. We have
was
never had
the
that
sign?
many
Was it
people.
live, love, fish?
Let me hide that for you. She just like flips
Oh.
it over.
Ah,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you. It's very
very
kind.
considerate. Yeah.
So, if you
Go ahead,
didn't get anyone coming in, and it's not the upgrade that's sent them off, where'd the extra money come from?
She sort of like gets flustered. Just had we just had a windfall, let's say. It's had
Oh.
someone who wanted to help out, so to speak, our business.
Oh, like a donor.
Yeah, basically. A
Oh,
donor,
that's very
yes.
kind of him.
What brings you all to this island? I noticed a couple more people walk in.
Oh, we're just travelers. My friend here, Ashon, is new to this plane of existence, so we're going on a little uh, what do you call it? A little trip, just like hopping off of different islands of the Sword Coast and just
Yeah.
exploring them and just immersing
out-
in the local culture.
Turns out sometimes islands only have one side, and you don't go all the way around.
Oh,
Isn't that
yes.
weird?
Totally makes sense. I get it. We used to call them edge of the map.
Oh,
She's
wow.
what?
Hmm.
Hold
So-
on a minute. I will bring you. I think I know something that you guys might enjoy. It goes back and
Oh,
brings
God. I
out
see.
some sort of chocolate pastry-ish kind of thing, which looks pretty fancy, but you can tell that it has been here for a while now.
Oh,
It's not
Hmm.
freshly made.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
as
you.
pilots, we aren't,
Oh,
yeah,
it's on the house.
we aren't very picky. Oh, that's really kind. It's really nice to see how such a small island has such a, lively kind of environment and kind of a booming economy.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know about booming economy, but yes, we have had some money recently.
the entire island.
Well, yes, we had a friend who used to live with us, and not anymore now.
Mhm.
They helped us all out with certain funds and equipment. You see this? She points to a wall clock hanging on the inside of like a hallway.
Mhm.
See, this helped us a lot initially when we were struggling. This would tell us exactly when we would have new customers.
That's
Wow,
very
a
helpful.
prophetic wall clock or like a
I was
diviner
told that
kind
it
of
just
thing?
uses some sort of mathematics, fancy mathematics, to predict the most
Oh.
likely time for customers to arrive, but it was never wrong. We'd always know 15 minutes before someone was coming, if we
Wow.
were, open, and we would have meals ready, rooms ready for them, and it would.
So did
you
you
know-
know before we came in?
Oh no, I was not inside of the tavern, dear. I was at my home.
We
So
were
if I
quite
leave
early,
now
to
and
be
come
fair.
back in, would it?
Oh, only time can tell. Maybe try.
Can we look at this clock?
I don't have a model for it.
Oh, as in like, can the characters?
And
Oh yeah,
Well,
of
you
course,
know.
of course, of course. You look at the clock. You sort of like walk in here. It's right on the wall, which is in front of you guys. It seems to be pretty ornate looking. It's very intricate design. It's pretty large, but it's also very, very, very detailed, so to speak. There are like a million not faces, I'm sorry, million dials which seem to be churning inside. And you see there's a couple of dials which just tells how much longer to the next customer. Currently, it's all at, like max.
What a very curious little artifact here. Ashon, have you come across anything like this in your travels?
Not
Oh,
list
I mean, like, yeah,
specifically.
no. I mean, yeah, obviously, in a plane without time, you wouldn't have much use for wall clocks.
Well, we did still
Apologies.
have clocks because we had
Right.
days and weeks and stuff. But I mean, you gotta have those to have a functioning society sometimes. But we just kind of kept going. But yeah, I've seen a few enchanted clocks in my time. But this one's pretty mundane by and large of it. One of them tried to eat me, so that wasn't fun. But I don't think this one's gonna eat us. Just from looking at it.
Oh, I don't think this would eat us. I sure hope not. It has been here for a while. I haven't. Do you think I should feed it so that it doesn't get hungry?
Oh no! I've just come
What
across
does it run on?
weird clocks.
Is it?
Oh,
Was this also? Was this provided by your kind benefactor
Oh, actually, yes.
to everybody?
Yes. Not to everybody. They've been made like different instruments to help us out initially, gradually increasing in complexity. I'm very proud of how much they made, how much progress they made.
I must say, I'm very curious. I'm not really the type to, like have a bookish understanding. I'm more of a, oh, this looks shiny, let me get it kind of a person. And this looks fairly complex. Do you have any idea what it runs on? Or, like, what powers it? Like, this looks
Not really, my
so.
dear. I really am not a. I really am not smart in those ways,
Hmm.
So you said that this benefactor didn't left you. That they're not here anymore.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
what happened?
I don't know really. Some people say that he was recruited. Some people say that he was well, arrested. Don't really know what happened.
Oh no! Well, if they were so kind and giving all these lots of money around to everyone and helping out, what could they possibly have done that would get them arrested?
Beats me. I've no clue.
I want to roll an insight check, see if she's lying.
All right. Do it.
Give me a sec. I'm still getting used to this.
Sure, sure.
Insight. Roll. Oh, for my very not wisdomous character. 17.
Lovely. What she tells you seems to be missing certain pieces, but it seems like she is giving you the information that she thinks is appropriate for a stranger to have.
So she knows more, but she's not telling us.
Yes,
Yeah.
but your character sort of like believes her and
Yeah.
appreciates the answers that she's giving so far.
Is there any way for me
Yeah.
to like try to understand, like try to figure out like what is with this wall clock? Because like predicting the future kind of a thing is pretty out there.
You know
as
what? Fine. If you're going to inspect it, roll me an insight check. If she's going to let you, but yeah, let's just.
Investigation or
No, it's just an investigation. Yeah, straight up investigation.
okay. No investigation check. That'll be a
That's pretty
22.
decent. That's pretty decent. You can't really tell what feeds it, but you can tell that it does use some sort of magic, but it uses it in certain ways that you haven't seen before. It's so well refined that it uses very little quantities of extraplanar energy to
Ooh.
do all sort of calculations and all that. Every spell that you have ever encountered seems more of like a hammer compared to the scalpel.
Right. Brewer, is there
Yes.
any way for us to... This is such a immaculate, gorgeous piece of machinery.
I know,
We
right?
would
This is
love
very
to,
close to my heart.
yeah, we would love to find out more about this incredibly, ingenious creator of this, and somebody who is also equally benevolent to help out so many people. This person seems really interesting to me.
Mhm. Well,
Is-
unfortunately, they don't live on this island anymore, or perhaps I haven't seen them for a while now. But you could
Oh.
check out their house. It is right across the town.
Oh.
She sort of like indicates to you that this is the house that was in, and putting a red bracket around it. If they're still home.
Thank you.
But I don't think so. I haven't seen them for months now.
What are they called? What's their name?
The name is, it's definitely in my notes, and I'm definitely not stalling for time. Trying to... What's the fuck? Professor Thaddeus.
Professor.
That is
sorry,
definitely a
could you
name
repeat
that I
that?
have never heard before or associated with anything else that I've ever heard.
Fair
Hmm.
enough.
Right. Thank you for your hospitality and the lovely meal.
Mhm. Would you be here
we-
long on this
Um,
island?
I'm not sure. We'll just. I mean, it seems fairly small. We'll explore it to the best we can. I mean, it seems like far more interesting than we'd hoped for. Looking at all of these little, machinery here.
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
expect to see magic clocks here. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we don't see
Glad you're
those every
enjoying
day.
this island.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll come back anytime for a meal, and you'll know before we come back because of your clock.
Of course.
That's true.
All
Right,
right,
thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's move on to Serafina. What would you like to be doing?
Serafina is taking in the views of this place. She's kind of vibing on the bridge. That's not a bridge. That's vibing by this place, pond-ish place, looking at the fish, and trying not to bring too much attention to her. That's basically right now.
Okay, so much for that, because right behind you here, a pretty deep voice call out to you. Can I help you? See a pretty large body man walking towards you with what seems like a basket of empty basket, which would be perhaps used to carry fish. I catch you eyeing my fish there.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I just, I thought it was cool. Fish.
Don't worry, I'm just kidding with you. If you want any fish, let me know. We have plenty of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do enjoy fish. It does taste delicious. So I'm assuming you're the resident fisherman here then?
Oh, yes, my name is Bharti.
Hi, I am Sera.
Sarah, nice to meet you. Yeah, puts out the hand.
I stick out my hand as well. It's gonna be a little
Shake
clammy,
it.
but
Yeah, you like as you do afterwards, your hand is probably gonna smell of fish for like a while now.
that's fine. I'll just wash it off.
Surely.
Yeah. So
What can I help you with? What sort of fish are you looking for?
nothing specific. My friends and I are here. We've been, just explorers. We saw this really cool island and we were like, hey, let's stop by, grab some food, explore a little bit. And
Of course. How much of fish are you looking for?
I'm not just like enough for like a couple of people, just 2 fish, I guess.
Oh, he sort of like crosses his arms and like stands up straight. So you're not a merchant then?
No, unfortunately, no. We're just explorers. We're not merchants.
Oh, I thought you wanted to buy my fish. Never mind then.
Not all of them, just like a couple.
Okay, sure. Come right in. It's getting morning anyway. I'll feed you to a breakfast.
Oh, that's very kind. I appreciate that.
If you walk in, you see a pretty, what's it called? Like a pretty cozy place, full of material which you would find in someone's house, but also at someone's workplace. On one of the corners, you see a stove which is cooking some freshly caught fish. There's also a very clear smell of fish being stored here for a while now. It feels like some might have gone bad, perhaps, because there's no way to store them properly. This person seems to spend his days here lounging around, from what you can tell. Well, have a seat.
Well, thank you.
Starts to chop some carrot up.
So, how long have you been here?
I've lived here my entire life. What did
Really?
you say your name was? Sera?
Close enough, yeah.
Sera. Well, what brings you to this island?
Nothing specific, really. Like I said, we were sailing down the sea, and we were like, hey, probably should stop, stretch our legs for a little bit, and we came across this island and like, hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. And so now we're here. That's basically.
Not pirates, are you?
Oh no, please. If we were pirates, do you think I would be here having a civil conversation with you? Of course not.
Oh no, I've served many pirates. It's not dishonorable. I just wanted to make sure that we're not getting into anything which would cause trouble.
Oh no, we don't cause trouble here. We're not here to cause trouble at all.
So you are pirates then?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. Well, so have a seat. But you're still standing. So sort of like puts down in front of you like a bowl with stale rice and a fish. Pretty well made, but yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's just perhaps leftover food. Yeah. Well, if you need fish, or if you know anyone who needs fish, tell them about me.
Definitely, I will make sure.
It's not going that great, as you can tell.
So, okay. Why do you have so many fish stored in your over here if business is not doing well? Like, wouldn't it be better to just have them live and then just fish them when you need them instead of?
Well, true. But in case a big order comes around,
I suppose you
and
have
it's
a
not
point.
like the fish population is suffering. We don't. It's not a problem,
Oh, it wasn't really about the population. It was more about the smell. It feels like some of the fish has gone bad.
Hey, that's true, but that's okay.
Have you tried
You
curing
know
it?
what? It's fine. I'm sorry. Curing what?
Curing the fish with salt and stuff. So it lasts
I'm
longer.
not a doctor.
No, not that kind of curing. It's like when you dry it out and you put salt on it, so it lasts longer.
Oh yes, my daughter used to do that, but she's no longer on the island, and I really never cared to learn the way how to.
Fair enough.
This business was actually built by her. I just Well, since she moved out, I just took over.
Wait, why would she move out if she built this place?
She started her studies in university. What is it called? Neverwinter College.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Haven't touched your food. Is it not good?
Oh, sorry, I was just so engrossed in the conversation, I was going to start eating.
Of course. Get it. Starts to put on. Looks to be a little collar initially to you, but then he pulls out something from it and then puts it in his mouth. I'll be off to tend to the fish. If you need anything else, let me know. After you're done with it, you can just let yourself out. Don't worry. Nothing of value in this house anyway.
Oh, okay.
You see the collar sort of like glows for a second, and then he starts to breathe through the tube that he put in his mouth, and then walks out and jumps into the pond.
Holy shit, that is so cool.
All right, coming back to Oogway.
Yay.
Hey, you see visions appear in the orb in front of you. Seems to be sort of like it feels pretty vaguely like your party. You are told by the woman in front of you that seems like you have a battle. That's pretty unfortunate, but it seems to be in your cards for perhaps in the near future. You should be prepared for it.
Battle,
I-
you say?
Yes, I'm not entirely sure if this is malfunctioning. She like sort of like taps the orb and the vision almost like goes hazy for a second like an old television and then clears back up.
Fucking amazing.
There's some signal issues. But yes, you should probably make sure that you're not caught off guard, so to speak. But of your forgive me for asking. Can you just if something happens, just retract in your shell?
Oh, th- I didn't know you knew about how us people can return back into our shell.
Oh, I've heard of people like yourself. Oh, very fascinating, of course.
It's quite intriguing. The first time I'm meeting someone who knew about our people. Sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Oh, my name is Yadami.
Again?
Yadami.
Yadami. Okay.
It's like essentially you dummy, but like Yadami.
I got that much. That's why I said again. Uveas, hi, Miss Yadami. Have you been living on this island for your whole life?
Oh, yes, of course.
I don't see many people around this island. There's not many people live here.
There's just like a couple dozen of us, max. Not that many people.
Back in my island, there was at least like 50, 60 of us living together.
No, it's very nice. It's very nice. There's never been that many people here. Before I actually thought of moving out as well. But really, there's nothing for me if I go towards the land. And well, then I built this shop. Business is slow, but I have always wanted to have a shop.
This is a very wonderful shop that you have.
Oh, thank
Where
you.
does
I
this
just built it
stuff
2
actually
months ago.
come from?
Oh, we buy it from merchants. We have certain people with, links to different items, except for, of course, for stuff which we have manufactured ourselves.
You manufacture this stuff as yourself as well.
Oh, not exactly me. I used to have a partner. They moved away. No, not. I don't really know.
What do you mean you don't know? Who was his partners of yours?
His name was Thaddeus, and he used to craft things. He used to make toys. He was a watchmaker. So he used to make different items for people with perhaps magic infused, perhaps not. But then he sort of like upskilled. And he came across a lot of money because of it, and then he just moved away. I think he went to mainland to sell his skills. I'm not entirely sure.
Watchmaker, you say? Did he
Mhm.
make that?
Oh
clock?
yes, yep. Made this. This is one of the first ones that he made. This is very intricate, isn't it? It doesn't require any power to run.
It is
And that
unlike
is,
any clock I've ever seen.
I know, right? It's very, very pretty. It's one of its kind. Never made it again. Made other fancy shit, but never something like this.
These partners of yours, when was the last time when you met him?
No,
How long
but
ago did he leave?
a couple of months ago, perhaps.
Do you not worry if something might have happened to him?
Oh no, I'm
Or-
pretty sure he must be fine. He probably just got claustrophobic of this island, perhaps.
I've seen that happen to some of my people as well. I understand that. But island life is peaceful to people like us, I assume.
He had big
It's
ambitions, always.
yeah.
I don't think all of them led him to good places, but yeah, at least he's
I had a
not doing anything
friend.
risky anymore.
I had a friend as well. So a
Mhm.
partner, such as yourself. His name was Kai. We
Fine.
used to train together when we were little. And then he also left for mainland to pursue bigger things.
Oh,
I sometimes wonder how he is. I do want to
hmm,
meet him again. Do you have same feelings for your partner, Mr. Idiot?
I do really. I wish we could meet again. But
Where do you say he went?
oh, I'm not exactly sure. I just assumed that he went to the mainland.
I see. I well, as you see, we are on me and my comrades a bit of a journey. If we do come across Mr. Hades, what does he look like? What type of person is he?
Oh, um, you know what? It's actually all right. You don't have to look for him. I'm pretty sure he must be all right. Uh, there's nothing else I can do for you.
Oh no, I'm not asking to look for him. I'm asking if I do come across him, because I plan to journey throughout the mainland after finishing off with islands just this as well. And from what I've heard, a watchmaker of this stature is someone who like to meet, to learn from. This is very intriguing stuff. Someone who can make stuff like these, this shop, this all these magical items. The first time I'm seeing all this.
He sort of like starts to water up, so to speak. Well, see, I don't think it doesn't matter. I've tried to look for him. I've tried to use this. She smacks the orb again. This is also something that he built for me. We still watch our future in it, but I can't see it anymore. I can't see him in this anymore. And you know what? It's time for my other customers to arrive. If there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for your business. I would much rather try to go back to work rather than dwell in the past.
Uwe just gets up from if he was sitting down or whatever. He takes the book that he bought.
Mhm.
Also, OC question: how much is one gold piece in beans of silver?
10.
10, right? Uwe takes the gold piece, gives her the 6 silver pieces for the book, and then again slides the remaining 4 pieces and says, "This is for your time. Thank you for teaching me so many things about this
This gives
island
you a
and
very
your
gentle
culture."
nod.
And he leaves the shop, waving a last goodbye, and heads towards where you would assume his comrades might be.
Mhm. Okay.
We
Moving on to NFT and a short. As you guys are moving out of the tavern come restaurant, you see a rather interesting looking person with a pretty long, white, pale body with tentacles
Ooh.
for legs and pretty long arms. Just sort of like walk up to you, get startled, and then what you assume is just give you a nod and then walk past you inside.
Oh, sorry for startling. Oh, they're gone.
It's just like make some sort of gurgling noises from the you assume mouth, and from inside you hear Buer just call for him. Oh, it's come. Hello, welcome back. What can I do for you today? And then you move out.
Hmm.
That nickname is very confusing.
Yeah, indeed.
You think that's one of the fish
Say,
people she was talking about?
I guess I don't want to make assumptions on
Yeah,
what would classify as a fish. Um,
it's true. I
should
haven't actually
we?
ever met a fish person. What was that?
Yeah. Should we try going to this scientist's house?
Yeah, sounds like a good place to find information. Might
At this
want to be
point,
sneaky about it
Yeah.
though.
at this point you would be coming
Mm.
across to Ugwe as well, who's
Oh,
coming out
wait.
of the shop.
We think we found the house we need to go to where the professor used to live. But he's not there
Yeah.
anymore.
I've heard things about the professor. Apparently, he was a watchmaker. He made many magical
Yeah,
items on this island.
yeah,
Yeah,
we came
he made a
across one of
clock.
his contraptions too. Yeah. I think it would be good to see where Sarah is and see if we can just like quickly scout out this kind of
Hmm.
a Professor Hidious's house. Can we see where Sarah is, or do we have any
Depends.
idea where?
Sarah, what would you have done after the meal?
Probably just look around the house really quick, see if there's anything out of the ordinary here before leaving.
The only thing that you find as you look around is more of his underwear just lying around on the floor.
Disgusting. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the house then and
Mhm.
watch him. I don't know, whatever the fuck he's doing down in the pond with the fish. And then
You
just.
don't even see him. He's that deep down. There's just bubbles coming up every few seconds.
Alright, I am out.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Then
there
you
you
would
are.
be seeing Serafina just like walk up to you, smelling
Right.
heavily of fish.
I just met the
Oh,
weirdest.
I'm slowly backing away while you're talking.
Oh, what?
Mhm.
What's wrong, NFT? You don't like the smell of fish? I'm just gonna wave my hand closer to
No,
them.
we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
Oh, please, I
I'm
helped
purposely
you.
stepping away and not getting involved.
Okay. Back to business. We have got quite a few bits of information about this professor who apparently is no longer here, and nobody seems to know where he is. We know where his house is. So I'm thinking we can just head towards that. I can try scoping out the place, and if it looks like, it's kind of empty, we can all go in and just check it out and see if we can get anything more out of this place. Possibly find the schematics. Excuse me. How
Sounds
about
like a
that?
plan.
Cool. Let's do it. So we head towards Professor Hidious's house.
Okay. You move on and you come across a bunch of other people who are just like moving around, going on that business. You see a very peculiar looking person with face almost looks like a jaguar walk into one of the larger houses, give you like a side eye, and let's just continue walking. Soon enough, you come across the house. It seems to be locked up, closed now. The door is wood and the lock is metal, and there's no sign of life through the windows or through the door that you can see.
Okay, how about this? All of you, keep a watch out, and no pun intended. I'll try to sneak my way into this place, and if I find that there's nothing dangerous here, I'll call you all in.
Are we going to
Alternatively,
break
I can
into-
just slide under the door.
Oh my god. I've been so into this whole lockpicking, stealthy kind of thing so far that I've totally forgotten that we have Asha
No.
who can, who doesn't even need these. It doesn't even matter to them. Yeah, sure, go ahead, Asha.
I take off my
Uwe just
equipment
says,
and
"Are we gonna break into a man's house when he's not even here?"
yeah, well, we gotta find information. As I'm handing
Yeah.
my equipment and clothes to I'm literally just to take my skirt off and hand it. Take this. Is that the door has to be a gap that's 1 inch wide.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that feasible?
hey, there's this like a lot of gap. There's like planks of wood.
Yes.
Which,
So,
unlike
and Ash, I'm
other
just like-
houses, this house doesn't seem to be upgraded as much compared to the other houses on the lane, other houses on the whole thing. And there are planks of wood which are like torn up from the bottom.
Nice. Well, in that case, Asher just hands off all their stuff to other people and then just like falls to the ground in like a sludge and like inches under the door.
So fascinating to see, the whole process of it.
The downside is if there is someone on the other side of the door, I don't have anything to defend myself with.
Oh
But that's
god, oh
fine.
god. Is this something we should prepare ourselves for? Should I just try unlocking the door so that the rest of us can go
I
in?
mean, like, I'll go in and see if I can open it from the other side.
Yeah,
Right,
there's a
right.
padlock
Oh, is this like
on
a
the
padlock?
door. Yeah,
It's a padlock.
Ah.
Okay.
I guess
Okay,
that maybe
Asha.
if there's a spare key, perhaps. Anyway.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
in that case, can I look around and just check there's nothing dangerous here? And if
Okay.
not, I'll be like, and whether there's a key or anything.
All right. Moving in through the door, you see there are a couple of rats all around, and that gives you sort of like an idea of who made the actual holes. The first thing you see is a hideous green carpet, which sort of like makes you wonder if that's why people call him not Thaddeus but Hideous. But also you see it's a one-room apartment. There's a bed, there's his equipment and such. You also spot one of the keys hanging on one of the nails on a wall. But apart from that, there's just this house is filled to the brim with items, crafting items, raw material, unfinished projects, watches, what look to be scrolls and scrolls of schematics, books, equipment which would be used to manufacture certain items. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'll like lean to one of the edges of the door and try and whisper through it and just be like, I don't think I can open it from here. You might have to unlock it anyways.
Cool. Right. Sarah, Ugre,
No, do I find anything?
Right.
Did I find?
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's no doormat.
Fuck's sake. Can you describe the surroundings of the door?
All right. It is almost exactly as you see it. There are like a couple of bushes, but there's also undelivered equipment and mail outside of the
Ah.
house. If you want to go through it.
I would like to go through it and check the
Okay.
bushes for the key as well.
All right. You check the bushes for the key. There is no key. You check the equipment and mail. There are raw materials, tools, and letters from people who were promised certain artifacts but never delivered. You also see on the back side of this place, there seems to be a deck, which might lead into the house, but you can't exactly tell from this angle.
What's the date on the letters? How far back?
Going back like a whole 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, interesting. Can I try unlocking the door?
Sure, go ahead.
Sleight of hand, right?
Not exactly. Let me 1 minute. The fuck would be? For
I think I have
unlocking a
thieves
door?
tools as well. I have thieves
Mhm.
tools proficiency.
No, then
and
you
I
don't
also-
have to roll for it. It's fine.
Okay.
It takes you a couple of tries, but you manage to very easily unlock the door. It seems like, despite his abilities to craft multiple artifacts, this guy would not be bothered to make his own lock or
Right.
buy a lock, which would be not that easy to pick. You open the door, it
Hmm.
creaks open,
Okay.
and you see your friendly blob standing inside looking at the artifacts.
That was quick. Come on in, it's full of stuff in here. We're gonna be looking for a while.
Uwe says, well, I would advise not touching anything, because this is the house of a person who we think is responsible of making weapons of mass destruction, so this place
Right.
might be rigged. Traps?
Oh, that's a very good point. We better look for traps. I'm gonna
Okay.
look around and not touch anything. But looking for
Roll me an
traps.
investigation
Can I-
check with advantage.
Yeah, I can do.
Any one of
I
you.
can do an investigation with advantage. I have.
Mhm.
Go for it.
I'm very good at that.
Nat one.
Shut up.
2 nat ones. Let's go. Double nat
You-
ones. Come on.
Stop cursing it. I have
Alright.
a +7 in yeah, 18.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, but something tells you something is amiss. And looking around, you see that there is a fuel leak from inside of the bed, which is flowing towards the stove, which is just standing in one of the corners, and
Oh,
feels like if
fuck.
someone
Run.
lit something, it would be a problem.
Oh, okay. It's not. The stuff is not on. Okay.
No, obviously
Um,
not. He has not been home for
can
2
I-
months, it seems.
Can I try to, like, plug the leak or something? I
It's already
immediately tell everyone
seeped
there's a
into the
gas leak.
floorboards.
Oh
Not
shit.
gas leak, like it's like oil, kerosene oil almost.
Oh,
Like
okay.
no fire.
Yeah. Everybody be really careful. Let's try
A
to.
fireball.
Especially because you have a being made up of water inside of the
Sarah,
house.
Sarah, why don't you stay really far from this place? Sarah, no, don't come in.
All right. As you also roll investigation, I'm going to use the same roll for you looking through the items if you are doing that.
Hmm.
Okay. Looking through scrolls, you see it feels like from the dates of them, it seems like increasingly the artifacts which he had been crafting got more complex, and there is no books which would indicate that he was researching them. There's no material which would indicate that he got any letters or any physical items from anyone. There is also a sort of like a map which seems to circle a nearby island castle, but it doesn't give any other description for the map itself.
Oh, you think that could be where these
Where
weapons are
he's
being stored?
Question:
Mhm.
yeah, probably.
Is there anything? Is there anything related to the magic shop? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of items which you think would be either a prototype for or the next version of the magic items in the shop itself. There are like a couple of toys which would be perhaps, like inanimate. If the shop had inanimate toys, this would be like a talking toy and all that. So it would be like a step up from it, or the prototypes which would have been used to manufacture those. Also, 18 is good enough, and there are signs which tell you that it seems like there's like at least a couple of people who lived here.
Are
Is
there
there
any
anything
letters?
addressing? Yeah, exactly. Are there any letters or anything addressing like here to me or anyone else on this island?
You do find one letter addressed to Yadami. Not letter, I'm sorry. One book which was issued from some sort of like a library to Yadami. But apart from that, you don't see anything which would indicate that Yadami used to live here. No clothes, no belongings, nothing else.
So this feels
Oh.
like multiple people research here or work here but not live here.
Kind of, yeah.
What's the title of the book, by the way?
Title of the book is 1 minute though. It is The Art of Illusion, guidebook for aspiring illusionists.
Actually, after looking at Ugwe would move her to the deck.
It's like a practical magic, like
Yeah,
putting out
understand.
stuff from your hat and stuff.
Yes. Ugwe would now move to the deck outside here.
Okay.
What do
You
I see?
see clear signs of rope damage on something like a sort of like a nub, which would be used to tie boats to. But there is no boat currently tied here. You also see a very well crafted astronomical
Telescope.
telescope. Yeah.
Do I see where it's pointed at?
Yes.
I see through the telescope.
From what
What do I see?
you can gather, it seems to be pointing to a castle on an island.
Mhm.
What do I see through the telescope except the just castles and
Not,
things?
you can't gather too much from it. You know what? Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Perception.
Sure.
Perception room.
Lovely.
Fuck you know.
Yeah, this is what you get
Ah,
for
well.
yeah.
You can't exactly tell, but it feels
Jinxing
like
others.
since it's too small for you to see, it's an astronomical telescope and not really meant for like it's not meant to basically it doesn't magnify as much as gather more light from celestial bodies.
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
It's not
So-
meant for yeah.
Yeah,
It's not visual. I see.
you do see a couple of things move around, which would indicate perhaps people activity, but you can't exactly be sure. It could just be like a water mirage of sorts.
How far is the drop from this deck to the?
The drop.
Yeah, the drop from
To the
distance from
water.
the front water. And
Oh,
the deck.
like a couple of feet.
A couple of feet.
Mhm.
Right.
Thinking of going for a swim? Okay.
We look, sir. I think I should check out if there's anything underneath the surface of the water as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do that and meet us at the dock. Would that make sense? And we'll walk towards there with whatever maps and other important things that we can carry from here.
That
Yeah, we
sounds like
better
an
meet
idea.
you because I don't advise swimming all the way to that castle.
Yeah, Ugwe hands over his satchel to anyone who's the closest to me.
Okay, that's a shot.
Asha, I hand
Yeah,
over
who's
my
also
satchel
not
to
carrying any of their own equipment. But he's
Oh my god, Ashad.
Yeah, can
You're
I have
not
that
wearing
back
your
now?
you're not wearing your you're not wearing your little skirt again.
all right.
I
You hand over equipment,
and I jump into the water.
jump into the water, and immediately you perish under the water. It seems like the water has dissolved your body. I'm kidding. This is where we take like a 5-minute break. Jump into the water, you see absolutely nothing except for like a bunch of fish. Fish,
Nothing
white
at all.
sand, literally nothing. There's nothing under the under the water, nothing under the patio, nothing under the anything.
Anything other than deck at least?
Nope.
Bruh.
Nice little morning swim out of it.
Yeah, just getting some exercise in, it's fine.
I totally wouldn't recommend bringing a fish up for as a gift for NFT.
Or water.
I feel like Serafina during this whole session will once get slapped by a fish by someone. I'm not telling who.
By a fish or with a fish?
With a fish.
Both.
Okay.
Uwe would still like to take a dive as deep as he can go.
Okay.
And
You go further, you
Look
deep
for-
dive, you see a bunch of like random shit, like a couple of discarded prototypes from this house, which you can identify as perhaps like watches or toys. There's also a capsized boat, which doesn't seem to have any markings on it. There seems to be a broken up orb. It seems to be a prototype for the orb which you saw in Yudami's place, but that's about it.
I
Seems
will
like
take
this
the
guy
orb and
was making a mess inside of the ocean.
yeah, I don't take kindly to that. Alright, I pick up the orb,
Mhm.
the broken orb,
Okay.
and anything else I can find on the capsized boat.
Nope. Just some barnacles glowing, some fish trying to hide under an octopus trying to chase them.
Alright, I take the orb.
You see a
and-
shark coming towards you. Okay. But yeah,
What the fuck is that shark going to do? It's going to eat my shark. I swim back
no,
towards
it can.
the
I'm pretty
dock.
sure sharks. But yeah, fair enough. You swim up the shore. You see Mr. Jaguar staring at you from his what's it called? His window, sipping a cup of tea in his bathrobe, apparently. Yeah, that's just like a regular
Who?
old Tuesday morning, it seems.
Who the fuck is this guy? Okay. I get up and come back towards the door and ask for my satchel back. Tell them that there's nothing.
Here you go.
Yeah, there was nothing really underwater except for like this guy was littering in the ocean.
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's not good. Well, at
You
least
see
it's the
s-
first bad sign we found of him, because so far he seems pretty cool.
Hmm. Right, so I'm guessing we head to the castle now.
It's as good a place as any.
You hear like
Shall
a
we move
faint
on?
growl coming from outside. Sounds like a
Just
growl,
not
but
my
then
stomach.
turns into a regular sentence. Who are you all? What are you guys doing in this house?
Oh, hi. We're just new to
Viewing?
town. We're checking out. We're just checking out this little fascinating island, and we've heard so much about this inventor. So we just
Picks up
wanted
the
to.
lock. You just wanted to break in.
We were directed over here by your
We were
villager
just
friends. Said we
exploring.
could have a look around.
Yeah, we were just exploring. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Was
In
this
locked
was this not?
rooms.
Were we not supposed to? Were we not supposed to go in here?
Are you trying to persuade him?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
We're
I'm
trying to feign innocence.
I'm trying to
Alright,
persuade.
roll for deception, I guess.
Deception is a +3 for my little cat. Don't say anything, Roy. Don't jinx it. God damn it!
I didn't say shit.
God damn it!
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just. Oh, were we not supposed to? Like, was this not okay? Was this ghost? sorry,
No,
we're
and
land
something
folks,
tells
so-
me that you know it's not okay to be inside of people's locked houses. Can you
Right.
everyone put down whatever? Why are you picking up maps? What are you gonna do with them? Sell them off?
Oh, these are ours. We were just
Surely,
trying to.
put them down,
heard-
please.
We heard the. Oh, damn.
Ugwe
Can
just
I-
walks over to in front of him and says, "Before we move on to this, I'm actually part of the Coral Protection Society, and I don't take very kindly to people littering in the ocean. You see the ocean around there? I just took a dip in there, found hundreds, tens, and 20s of so much stuff just being thrown down there. Now, are you guys just throwing stuff into the ocean now?"
Fail to see how that authorizes you to break and enter into a house.
You know what?
Protection
Our
of the
apologies.
corals and
Let's
the-
leave.
I take my job very seriously. The protection of corals, might I say. It's part of my home.
Can I see your identification?
You may not, actually.
Then I would like
My
you
name is
to
Ugwe.
put down everything that you have picked up from this house and get out.
I have not picked up anything from this house. I've been in the ocean.
Then leave, please. I saw you jump over from this balcony and then swim back up like it's a, I don't know, like a hotel room. Please get out.
If
Alright, we were done here anyway.
dropping anything, if we are dropping anything, can I just like subtly pick it up, like without discreetly?
What are you picking up?
Like if we did drop anything, like when he said,
No,
drop
I don't know
whatever.
what you dropped. You'll have
Are
to
you
tell
dropping
me.
it or are you not dropping it?
Yeah,
you can
you'll
just
have
run
to tell
with
me.
it.
I don't know if you're dropping it or
want to
not.
drop anything, but like if he's not
Then
letting us
don't.
pass through, then yeah,
Just run.
yeah, cool. We just be like, oh, apologies. We'll leave right now.
Yeah, we'll just leave.
Yeah. Don't want to overstay
Does
our
he
welcome.
see you carry anything?
I'll be
My
very
orb is
steady
in-
about
My orb is inside my backpack, so I don't think he saw that.
You didn't even have a backpack.
I
Oh,
took
He
like
had
the, I took
he
my
had a
satchel.
satchel.
Okay.
He had a
All
satchel.
right.
Satchel.
I need one of you, whoever is carrying the equipment, to make like a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, stealth is fine.
Yeah. I have both, which are fairly good. What do you want?
Anything, any one of them is fine for me.
Cool. I'll make stealth.
Nat one.
Shut up.
DM's curse, oh my god.
Everyone
hate
roll
it.
for initiative. I'm kidding. He's just gonna ask you to, sir, can you please drop
Right.
thing? Yeah.
My apologies. I dropped some letters.
Okay. Is that all?
Should I drop everything?
You know what?
okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Even if you're carrying something else, he's not gonna find out.
Right.
All right. He sort of like growls at you all as you guys move on. He puts the lock back on in its unlocked state.
We found it that way, by the way.
Surely. Please get off the island. Thank you.
You've really got a problem with crime in this town. You should watch out for those people going around snapping locks.
Yes, I have a vested interest in keeping this island very private and very secure.
Right.
Please move on
Well,
before I have
Zulu.
to
Yeah.
resolve
We'll
to
leave.
calling reinforcements.
What reinforcements?
no,
There's no one fucking on this island. Who are you? And are you the sheriff? Is that who you are?
No,
Then
it's not me. Are you looking for the sheriff? Should I take you to the
Let's
sheriff?
not pick a fight.
Is that what
Let's
you're
not pick a
asking
fight.
for?
no. What I'm trying to understand is if you're trying to make a citizen's arrest or if you actually have some authority here.
Do you think I'm arresting you? I'm asking you to get the fuck out before I do arrest you.
Sarah, let's just go. He's not
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
it.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean I'm not
Yeah.
worth it? You're the one trying to steal an
No,
innocent person's belongings.
No, I mean, like, clearly he committed crimes against the choral society. But let's
Then
leave
try
it in
him.
case.
Then take it
Yeah,
to
that's what
court.
we were trying to do. Yeah, that's what we were trying to do. Gather
Take it to
information to try him.
Choral court, whatever the fuck that is.
Mm-hmm. Sea court.
Choral of law, something. I don't know. Yeah. It's gonna go back. Stay honest, watch you guys leave if we do.
Okay.
I mean, we are literally leaving. So
Yeah. Oh god.
Alright.
Yeah. Cool.
What do you guys do?
I guess we're getting on the boat. Unless
Yeah, we
anyone
get-
else wants to do anything else.
Head to the castle.
Before I leave, I go back to the Siddham's shop and leave the orb there and say, I found this while I was looking around the island with the waters. I don't know if it's of much use or not yet, but it might be of some value.
What sort of person, what sort of whatever you are, goes through people's trash?
I call it trash. I call it littering in the coral reefs. I was looking around to see
Right.
if the reefs of this place are healthy. They're apparently
He
not.
was
because
not
someone-
littering, his boat capsized, he was carrying equipment. This was months ago. Where do you even find it?
just around the island.
Oh, it must not be him. Never mind. No, he never littered. It's probably not him. Thank you so much for your concern, though.
I go back out, then go back to the shop.
That's a very odd thing to do. Hey, you dropped this like a couple of months ago. Not even you, your, I don't know, boyfriend or not, but yeah.
I did get some information out of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, are you guys going to the boat?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To the morning wood.
All right, it is pretty decently morning now. It's almost getting up to the afternoon at this point. As you all board your ship from the little town that you were in a while ago, you see a couple of familiar faces, wave you goodbye, and you board your ship. And are you going directly towards the castle?
Yeah.
How far away is
Yeah,
the
towards the island. What does the island look like? The island.
The
with
island
castle
seems to
and-
be like around 1,200 feet from you. It's not that. Oh, I'm sorry, not 1,200, 2,400 feet from you. It's not that far off. It wouldn't take you more than a couple of hours to reach it.
Hmm. Yeah, are there any sort of docks or anything we can see if we have like some sort of a if there's any way we can see what's on the island?
You
like, know?
do not see any docks. It seems to be a pretty shallow island, from what you can tell.
Hmm.
It seems to be like as you're approaching it around like 500 meters or so, you start to see some sort of guards patrolling the area, and yeah, there's not much in terms of docking space or something. Nothing where like a big ship can park, so to speak. Dock.
Right.
Looks like we're gonna have
I
to
guess
weigh
we're
anchor.
back- Yeah, I guess we're back to the little boat again, and hopefully this time I can be a little more stealthy.
Uh-huh. All right. Approaching the island on a boat.
Yeah.
In broad daylight. Got you.
Like just a, I mean, it's a small boat, and we're trying to see what is the if there's like a way to approach the island without being
You
seen.
know what?
But, like that's
Like,
why
you
we're not
get
taking
close
this
enough
step,
on
right?
the boat and you see the island in its entirety. You can see, you can gather what's happening there and all that.
They're moving.
Yes, I have a
Ooh.
new
Oh
module
my
for
god.
this.
That's
This is
amazing.
so cool, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
really
there's a very funny thing. There's also, like in this specific module, there's also elements for detection. So, like if you come into someone's vision cone, it will
Ooh.
detect you. And also, there's
Ooh.
ways to trigger certain activities. For example, if you want someone to cast a spell or something, they can do that as well. And I'm like, at this point, just make a video game, right? Like everything about
This is just this is Baldur's Gate, but from top down, basically.
I mean,
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate is top
D&D
down.
Beyond is trying to do as well.
I guess.
With
So
their
this,
whatever.
like, from what you can gather, there seems to be like a proper built fortress. There is not that many places to get on board. There are entrances to the place, namely, let me draw them. Not namely, like one of them being here, and one of them being under here. So there's like two
Right.
entrances to this place, and there are guards, but they don't seem to be very active in terms of their patrolling. They're just like roaming around. They're not keeping a very
Right.
straight path in
Are
terms
there
of where they
any
go,
water
etc.
entrances?
The only
Let's
place to dock your boat seems to be this place.
right.
Nano, are there
Mhm.
any water entrances to the stronghold?
Not that you can see.
And where are we approaching this island from? Which side?
I'm gonna allow you to approach it from anywhere that you have seen the whole island. You can approach it any way that you want.
But
We
where are we
can
right now?
go to the dock area itself.
Yeah, but where are we right now?
Your call. Like you're on like in the perimeter of this place. No one has spotted you yet. You can try to encircle the island and find the perfect place to go to. It's totally your call.
We can go behind this rock formation so that it's harder to see. But yeah, like unless we have an anchor for this boat, I don't know how do we keep it tied down.
Ugwe looks at everyone and says, I'm thinking about swimming to the other side of the island over there and trying to get under the entrance over there.
Okay, you can if you think that
could
would
work.
work. Yeah,
Anyone wants to come with me?
Sarah.
I can try. I'm not very good at swimming.
Yeah, no. Ashad, why don't the two of us take the boat and Sarah could possibly go as backup for Ugwe.
That's a good idea.
Sure. Ugwe, what can you do? Do you have any... Can you cast spells and shit?
We don't use magic in our land, but I have learned some things from my journeys. I don't know how useful they will be for infiltrating this stronghold, but I surely will try.
Okay. Yeah, because I have fuck all spells. I can only do one, which is not even whatever. So anyway, fine. Okay, let's do it. You and I swim across to the other side. I really
Don't
don't.
go in before us.
But how will
don't
we
enter
know?
Like wait near the entrance, and like once we dock, we'll give you the like we can all go in together.
I just want to
think
make
that
sure
makes
that you
sense.
guys know that these structures on top of them are like actual ballistas. Like,
Towers.
yeah.
They're
So,
like you can see it's like all open.
Huh?
Is what you're
yeah,
saying.
it's like a tower,
terrace.
right? Like they can,
Right.
Yeah.
if you approach
They can
them, they
look
can
down.
probably see you. But also,
Yeah.
like what I was
Right.
pointing towards was these things. They are like ballistas, like proper
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Right,
they
like
can.
battlements and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, they can cause some decent harm.
Yeah, I think we should.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm approaching from here. The nothing is in range of here.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, but if we go around, you know what? I think we should wait till the night. We should wait till it gets dark and then try it. I think
We
that's
will get some cover.
yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have night vision?
It just stop metagaming. It just became
We
morning.
can ask if people can see in the night. That's fine.
It just became
I
morning,
can.
man. Do we wait till night?
Yeah, it's like afternoon now. I don't think
Is
I
it?
have.
How far? Would my character know how long before sunset?
It would be at least 6 hours ish.
So that's perfect, right? So that means we've been traveling through the night. We should probably sleep, and then when we wake up, get here refreshed at night. That's the smart play.
We are here, and it's 6 hours till sunset.
Yeah, so we go back to the ship, we sleep, and then we come back.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, we could do that.
Need 2 minutes, huh?
Okay. I just want to make sure if this looks okay in the night. Give me 2 minutes.
Oh damn! Oh,
Oh,
fucking
look at
hell.
that.
Okay, this is good enough, I guess.
That's their passive vision, I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Yeah, so there would be like significant amount of darkness, but you guys can see through, and they can also see through, and they're like vision cones. You can see like how far they can see and all that. But yes,
Am I able to perceive at least one of them how they look and what sort of gear they have?
seem to be
Or are they
pretty
too far
normal
away?
humans from what I can tell.
Hmm.
Maybe this is okay. This is fine.
What's the water current like? How's the oceans?
It's pretty decently against the island, and you have to sort of like struggle against it to go towards it. But other than that, it is what it is.
It's okay. I'll be underwater anyways. Uh,
Right. Okay. I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay.
let's
We'll
go
go towards day.
daytime.
Mhm.
Nighttime.
Daytime. Daytime.
Right. Uwe would actually like to scout out the island. from
Oh, I have
underwater.
dark vision. I was just checking.
Congratulations.
I have dark vision and I have a climb speed of 20.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
Uwe is swimming around the island looking for any extra points of entry like underwater entry or anything.
Okay. If you're swimming around the island, going close to it, I would need you to roll for stealth. If it's in the daytime,
I'm underwater, but okay.
yes. But
Where's
if we
my
can see
feather?
them, they can see you. They're not underwater.
Right. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? Normal roll.
Bum, 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 bum. Hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see. Well, okay. One, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for any way of entrance through underwater.
Okay. You down here. Make a perception check as well.
Right. Perception. Normal perception roll. There we go. 23.
Alright. You don't see anything which would be like a underwater entranceway. There seems to be a solar island which has just been shaped in the way of the castle itself. The walls go pretty deep in, but you do see certain ways to get in. For example, besides the entrance here, which is like, there's also an entrance here. It seems to be like a service entrance of sorts. Perhaps a boat, or perhaps, just like a thing, but it seems to be locked currently. There are no entrances towards this side of the ship, the castle.
Okay.
Similarly, on this side, it seems like the wall has sort of like crumbled up right around here where your token is, and here where your token is,
Okay.
and there is like a way inside of the castle walls. And coming up here, you see like a smooth wall, which seems to be almost scalable if you have the grappling hooks and stuff. From what you can tell, this seems to be the largest structure of the place, and this like all of this place, which is underwater. This entire place. This seems
Yeah.
to be just like solid foundation and not really livable environment, and more like just a platform for these structures. So there's this building and this building, and there's a small building in the middle, which is this one. Yes.
Okay.
This is all you gather.
Understandable.
Mhm.
Okay. I go back to our ship and relay all this information to my comrades.
Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh wow, a match. Okay. As you're floating away towards the ship, towards your boat or ship, whichever it is, you feel you hear something metallic, sort of like right near you. You know that, like, what's it called? Drown throwing like a trident at you kind of sound. It sounds like that, and it goes right beside you. That's just
As I
once.
hear, I see. As I hear that, I
Totally
go
fine.
deeper underwater.
Okay. You managed to escape it pretty well. If it was like a projectile going towards you, it would have missed.
I see. Do I see it underwater as I'm swimming away? Whatever it was?
You almost catch a glimpse of something black and long, sort of like just go down towards with bubbles sort of forming as it goes down.
Right, I don't surface back up until I reach the boat. But
All right, you've reached the boat safely and soundly. Okay,
Understandable.
what's the plan, people? Let's wrap it up. What do you guys do?
I think
Okay.
it's a good idea to wait for darkness.
Yeah, let's wait for it to get dark, and then we could all just we could go together.
what's
On
going to
the
be the
boat.
point of entry? Because after there are some other entrances apart from the openings that we normally see. There are some cave-ins inside the walls. There's some service doors or whatever you call, and there's a wall on the western part of the building that looks pretty climbable.
I don't think everybody can climb, and I think like just considering that some of us aren't equipped to be a little more sneaky, I think we should just risk it and take the main entrance and go as quietly as possible, because that's the safest option for everybody, unless we want to split the group.
Well, we could split up, see who's less
I
sneaky,
suppose.
and go through the main entrance, and who's more sneaky, or the other way around. Less sneaky go through one of the hidden ones, and less sneaky go through the main entrance. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
If
As
that
I say
works,
the plan,
then
I'm not liking it.
I would say that me and Sarah would go through the entrances through this side of the island. I point, and you and Ashot can
Asha,
look over to either climbing or entering
or
through
take
one
this.
of the main entrances.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking this as well.
What do you
Yeah.
think, sir? Sarah?
Yeah, I'm here. Sure. I'm down.
Forward.
Right, so we are waiting for nightfall, and then we go.
Can someone recap the plan for me so I can do
Yes,
the
okay.
thing?
So when it's night, me and Sera are gonna enter the stronghold through this entrance that he showed me, and the other two are gonna enter through here. I'm assuming.
Okay, so there's like a couple of you going towards this place, and the other
Yes.
two going towards this place. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's drawing close to night. You haven't seen the activity levels from the island shift at all. You haven't seen any boats come and go from the island. You have also not seen anyone raise any alarm from your little reconnaissance mission. It is now nightfall, and it is time for you to perhaps get on with it. I'm gonna sneak in.
I strap
Yeah.
my spear on my back and jump into the water to get closer.
Everyone who is able to swim, move your tokens wherever you want them to, and let me know if a guard sees you. Haha, okay. Because there's a guard right above you. So I don't know how you're planning to do that. So I'm waiting and seeing.
Exactly. I didn't think his path came all the way till here.
So here's the plan, right? This dude, this one, right? We wait for him to cross over from here. As soon as he leaves, we throw a grappling hook. We climb up. Oh wait, what?
We're not climbing up. It's
not
entrance.
it's not a exact predictable path. If you know, they're not going in a like this is exactly what I'm doing. They're just sort of like roaming around on predictable paths.
Okay, how high is this
But
wall?
also, hold on.
It's
You
like-
told me there's an entrance.
Yes.
It's not a wall, is it? It's an entrance. How do
No,
we see
so
how to
this is
enter
like-
the entrance?
It's a wooden door. This one, the
Yeah.
one which is like here is iron bars top down.
Okay. Right, so we just
Oh.
go through the wooden doors over here.
Okay.
We might all have to go
After-
together then. I don't think we're getting through the
after
main
we-
entrance.
Wait, what the fuck happened to my token?
Yeah, I think it'll be hard for us to get through the iron bars and all undetected.
I mean,
Um,
I could get through them.
Oh yeah, of course, Asha.
Right, so the plan is for right now, me and Sarah, as soon as we see this guard go away from here for whatever times it sees, we bolt it towards the wooden door.
Okay. All right.
Well, how tall is this thing? Like, does it look like there are several stories above which there is the castle walls where they're patrolling, or?
No, this is like a 14, 15 foot wall.
Oh,
This seems to
okay.
be like a double layered wall. So wherever there's like a door, you can guess that there would be just a passage. And the wall itself
Right.
is perhaps hollow, but like not like something that can just like walk through.
Right.
All right. If you're going in at this point, let me know.
As
I
soon
mean,
as he leaves.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't seem to be interested in leaving that spot. It's almost as if he has seen something. Kappa.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Just go.
Everyone who is going through this place, roll for perception. Roll for stealth with disadvantage. With advantage.
With advantage. Oh God, you will regret asking this for me.
How do I only have a +2 on stealth?
Yeah, what did you do for your stats? Let's go, 21. Double 11s.
Fuck off.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
off, bro.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh fucking hell,
God.
Steve.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a rogue.
All
I
right.
am a rogue.
Smattering of.
You see, the
different-
first person to go is your little man cat. Huh. He just sort of like rolls in and goes through and hides under the not the bridge, sort of like near the door here. Are you
Right, right.
unlocking it? I just
Yeah, yeah. I
presume that
unlock
you
it.
unlock it and you like
Yeah.
hide away in the little place under it, making sure to wait for your comrades. The second you
Right.
see is a shot. So very
Okay.
casually, just like walk up here, wait for the water to drop, wait for the water to drain from their body and their skirt, and then just like walk up very casually, just like go in. The guard seems to
I
just
was
like
made to
pause
be
for a
here
second
all
and
along.
just like peek in, but then just dismiss. Then you see Ugwe very gradually just roll in, like pass through the door. And the last is Serafina, who walks up, slips up on a couple of the pebbles and face plants on the floor.
God
And
damn, what a
as
girl.
the guard is sort of like just coming to the what's it called, the railing of sorts, very casually gets up and like walks in.
Oh God.
hell.
Oh,
Fucking
pull
hell.
yourself together, Sarah.
I'm trying. I
Alright.
am trying.
Right. Okay.
The guest
Let's get
next.
this over with. What do we see from here, like in this below the?
So here you see entrance to a small, sort of like a passageway of sorts. Give me
Mhm.
one second. I also need to look at the map, which I have. Um, no, this is the wrong
That
map.
was so close to the Dora music.
To which one?
Dora the Explorer.
Oh wow! I thought I was going for like a what's it called? Mario. Anyway, you see opened up wooden doors going into a hallway with what you first perceive is guards, but it seems like they're just like dummies wearing armor, sort of like decorative. And
Hmm.
yeah, that's about it.
I have a really bad feeling about that.
Okay. How about this? I'll scout out the place and then, whichever is the nearest room we can see, uh, wherever there's, if there's something that's heading towards like inside the room,
I going in
I'd
here.
want to go.
Right. I have
Yeah.
already told
Okay.
all of them about the 3 buildings that I saw.
Mhm.
3 main
Mm.
buildings. So 1, 2, 3 from left to right. The
Right.
left being the biggest and the middle one being the
Right.
smallest. So
Yeah.
Ugwe says, I think what I think that we are on this island for is to collect information, if I'm not wrong. And information might be in the one of those bigger chambers of this stronghold. I think we should make our way to there.
Right. Okay.
Agree.
That sounds good. We can do that. Yeah. Cool. We'll head to that building then.
Okay.
Right.
As you move in, are you being stealthy?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
Yes.
walk under this so that like we're not walking
Uh-huh.
into like in the open kind of an area.
Okay. How are you on the right time? Did anyone confirm? It seems like it. As you go in to the place, you see the little not little, I'm sorry, life size dummies just wearing armor. For a brief moment, it feels like one of them looks at you, but you dismiss that thought
No.
in an instant. So this seems to be like a hallway of sorts, and across this path, one sec, I cannot ping. I'm sorry, thank you. Across this path, you see the largest building of this place, with like a door which is locked from the outside, just lashed from the outside, nothing else. And the other side, you see like entrance, exit, which goes towards the outside of the place where the guard would be. It goes like up, sort of like with ladders, not ladders, just
Cool.
stairs.
So we head west. We head to the latch door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I go in first.
Shit, sorry.
Okay. Going first. This is the room that you see. If you're opening it, are you opening it?
Yeah.
There you go. That one, the token, what the fuck?
Why can't I focus on my token?
Wait, wrong token.
Yeah, you're showing Sarah's token.
I'm very out. Like,
Same. I'm not feeling like myself at all today, so I feel it.
I have like now the cold has set in. I'm sniffling while I'm
Oh.
muted. Yeah. Anyway. Can I
Still not
thank
here.
you?
I still can't zoom in on my token for some reason. It just automatically zooms into the middle of the map.
look at
Can
here.
you
You look
try
down.
pressing caps lock?
Hmm?
Can you try pressing
in caps?
caps lock?
Mm-hmm.
Just caps lock.
Okay, just caps lock done. It does
Now do you like scroll thing again?
No, it still scrolls the same way.
Okay. Anyway, this is the room that you see. I'll describe it for you. See, one
Right.
of the sides you see like another room which leads into what seems to be like a bedroom of sorts for people. There is another room which goes towards an open door where there seems to be a person sitting and just walking on some sort of a weapon, like a blade of sorts.
Working on the weapon.
Yes.
Can I? What does this person look like? Could this
Sorry,
possibly be
I
the
have
professor? Like,
one
is it
window.
somebody who's like a scientist kind of?
One window. I forgot to have like this guy's token. I really don't have his token. What the fuck? You know what? This has to do a bit. Yeah. It seems to be an armor-clad, light green-colored dragonborn
Oh.
with glasses on, and seems to be just trying to continue his work with very delicate tools in his hands. So yeah, it would fit the image that would be in your head for someone who works with such stuff.
Right. Is there any? Okay. I'll go back out to just tell everybody else who are just like. I'm assuming everyone else is like in the hallway, like hiding in the hallway.
Okay, if you
Right
are
outside.
hiding in the hallway, at this point I need you to roll for initiative.
No. Underneath. This is
Yeah.
underneath this thing, right?
Yeah, inside of the
Like
hallway.
where everyone else is. Huh. Where
Yeah.
is everyone else?
They're here,
Oh.
like where the statues
Okay,
were.
okay.
I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh no. The statues.
Oh shit! The statues?
That's what I was thinking immediately, but Ashord is dumb.
Where is initiative?
Yeah, this is
+4, okay. I got a 15. Okay, I'm the highest. Okay.
okay. Give me 1 minute. I need chickens. Yeah.
Oh god. What all do I have? I think I have a bow. I have a short bow. I have.
We need to fight our way out of this now.
Yeah, I have a short bow. I think I have 2 short swords or something, and the daggers.
Whatever it is, we might want to try and finish this fast. So it doesn't
Yeah.
call for backup.
Mm.
You know what? Okay, I found the perfect image for these. Oh,
Oh
I
god, I'm gonna
didn't
hate
have the
this.
token for them before. Now I do. Yes, perfect.
Something tells me I know
Uh,
what this is gonna be.
you probably do.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. Spooky ass title.
Oh my god, that's no way.
All right.
Fantastic.
NFT, you're up.
I'm first? Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
As soon as you walk in, you see your party stand around cluelessly, just like waiting around for you, and you see one of the guards, the dummies, sort of like very gradually, almost come alive and start to raise their sword to attack one of your people. What I did.
oh, 1 second, sir.
Who was I attacking, by the way?
One of them. 1 minute. Yeah, that's gonna be Ogbe. Ogbe.
Okay. Oh, it's that one which is going for the attack.
Oh no, actually, I'm so sorry. I'll retcon that. It's going for Asha.
Shut.
Ah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'll
come
just
at me.
I'll go for it. I attack with advantage because Ashar is
Yep.
5 feet away from it. I'll take my first attack. Attack with advantage. Come
hell.
on. 16.
Okay.
Doesn't the 16 hit?
1 minute though. Nothing's been done. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, then I do my regular damage plus sneak attack.
Okay.
So damage is this. 8 points. How do I do sneak attack?
You just add like a. What's it called? Wait, let me see.
It's 1d6 plus something, I think.
Sneak attack is 1d6 plus. Yeah, it's just 1d6, I think. Wait. Yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay.
It's this, yeah.
Oh, 6, nice. So that's yeah, got it. I rolled a 6, so that's my first thing, which is
Okay.
14
so that's
damage.
12, right? Oh, 14 damage.
14.
Okay.
Is it still there? Is it still up?
No, it's not. So
Okay,
you
then
just
then I attack again.
go ahead. Okay.
This time it won't be with advantage, and it won't have sneak attack. 14. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Okay, perfect. I do damage.
You don't
Amazing.
even
12.
need to
Nice.
roll for the damage. Actually, just describe how you do it.
Oh yeah, I have like 2 short swords, kind of like rapiers out. Like as soon as I see something is moving or like get a hint, like I can feel like my fur just like stand up. I pull them
Spidey
both up
sense.
and like slash with one
Kitty
and then
sense.
like go with the other. Yeah. It's cat sense.
All right.
Let's
As
go.
you do, you
Row.
see you see a bunch of little gears, very intricate one, almost too small for you to see even, fall out of this
Oh shit!
beam,
They're
and it just
automatons.
crumble to pieces.
Guys, I think he's there in the room to our left. If he's a dragonborn.
Well, we better go
Asha.
then. What?
Right. Let's not make too much of a noise.
I'm trying my best.
Right. Oh, great! Clean
Yeah.
up, clean up the other one. Clean up the mess quietly. Oh, great, Sarah. And then like we head left. We go back to this room.
That's the
All
plan.
right. Next up
Cool.
is
I
the
am
guard
at
who's dead. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my. Can I go a bit further, like towards this room, like
Yeah.
where I came out of? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure.
just want to go there, like just at the doorway. I just want
Okay,
to
makes
be
sense.
there and like stand guard. Yeah.
All right, Serafina, you're up. Let's wrap this up.
Sarah.
All right. Sarah's gonna step forward. Rush. Basically, you know what? Not that. She's gonna step to the side of Uguay. It's all right, buddy. We got you. And use her rapier. First attack. Attack with advantage because sneak attack.
It's in your line of sight.
But sneak attack
You're
is
in
also
its-
when you have a friendly creature who is
Yes, but
within 5
not
feet
when
of
they're
it.
like actually looking at you.
Valid. Okay.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, at least not here. Like I'm pretty sure it must be.
Oh dear.
Amazing. I love
Try
how
to
both of us
attack
are.
it, and immediately it like looks at its fallen comrade to the left, to the right, and because of that you miss.
That's
Oh,
3 nat
shit.
ones in this session now.
Damn.
2 of them from the rogues.
Right? What you wanna do? Is that the end of it?
All of them from the rogues.
I do have.
You have a bonus action to attack. Like if you have another rapier.
How many rapiers do you have?
I don't. It doesn't show me bonus action.
Like if you have 2 light weapons, you can use one of your light weapon as
If
a
you
bonus
have
action.
like 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, if you have 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, it's not showing me. I should have it.
Well, anyone
Don't
can do
have
two
another
weapon
weapon then.
fighting. It's just
Yeah.
you need to have the
You
Oh.
should-
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
Exactly,
so I do
yeah.
have 2 weapons. Then it's fine. I'll try again.
Surely.
To quote, it's fine, buddy. We got
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Look
you
at the
hit
numbers.
it, but it catches on the armor side of where it, like pretty heavy. So it just goes and does like a clang, very loud one, which perhaps would have alerted people around you as well.
Oh
Would
no.
that be the end of it?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Ugwe, you're up.
Describe the creature for me, please.
It's the one which is standing in front of you. It just looks like a, one of those medieval, full armor sort of, like on a statue kind of thing.
Those knights, yeah.
The one which is crumbled up, it seems to be just like all of the items just like thrown together on the ground in a pile with a bunch of very small and also like in varying size gears and other mechanical instruments which would have perhaps held it all together.
So it has feet, right?
It does have feet, apparently.
Describe its feet.
That you would have to subscribe for, but go
No.
ahead.
It has legs. It has legs, but it's supported on that I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yes. it
Alright,
has
I'm
that.
gonna kick and try to make it fall off his feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Make it straight up. Yeah. An abstract.
Is that what I do?
Yeah, as a monk.
This is right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. Roll for attack.
Why are we rolling like dog shit?
That's a
Oh.
14.
That hits
Yeah.
though.
That hits. Yes. You can roll for damage because it rolled a nat 20 on its dexterity saving throw.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I'll roll for damage, normal damage. And
These guys are rolling well. What can
It's okay. It's okay.
Nice,
I-
nice, nice.
Yay.
Let's go.
I kick it in the legs, try to make
One
it
of
fall
its
down.
legs just gives out. It starts to pop like different sort of items. You see a couple of sparks come out, but it's still standing, at least on one leg.
Alright, then I'm gonna try to punch it on the breastplate
Okay.
to make it off balance again.
Okay.
And there we go. Again, round 2.
Round 2.
Nice. That's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, that does not hit.
That does not hit. Amazing.
You hit it, but it's a bit too stable, still on its leg. Perhaps because of the mechanical, like mechanical attributes, but also perhaps because your first punch sort of like pushed it against the wall, so it's like using it as support at this point.
Right. As a bonus action, I'll try to shove it down.
Oh, right. How
Same
we-
thing again?
I don't even know if we can do it, but you know what? I'm gonna allow it. I don't even know.
Yeah, apparently I can do it more fucking
Yeah, I
3
know
times.
monks can get like a bunch of shit, so I don't mind. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's stupid, but yes. Right, I'll attack again. Let's go.
Okay.
That's
That
18.
does it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank fucking god it hits finally. Alright.
Still leaking
Uh,
from its leg.
Yes. And I'm gonna roll for damage. Damage, here we go. That's 4 points of damage. Can I do something else?
Okay.
Is it?
You can use a key point if you like. No,
I
that's a
can't use
bonus
it.
action. You can't.
That's a bonus action. I've already done a puzzle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if this,
Alright.
what the things I'm trying to do is already
It falls
part
down,
of this.
but it seems to be still intact. His leg
Okay.
has, not supported his weight. It's down, but it seems to be still not like in pieces, but it's heady there. All right.
Right.
What you guys like to do?
Who's next?
Ashod is
Uh,
next.
Shall
The mechanical card is next.
Mecha Guard is just gonna take a very little tiny swipe at you with its short sword.
A little swipe.
Yeah,
At
like a
who?
little swipe with disadvantage because it's fallen down.
At who though?
That's 11. Does it hit?
At who?
Oh,
Me or
I'm so
Uguay?
sorry. It's fallen down. I think it'll swipe at Uguay if it's like.
Right,
fallen like
it
this.
fails then.
All right. Yep, that's it. It's given up. It's just like fallen down, trying to get itself back up, but it can't. It doesn't have the freedom of movement with its arms to try to get up. All right, Short, you're up.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I was gonna rage, but I don't know if it's worth it because this thing looks not nearly dead.
There might be
So-
other people coming, but yes, this one is nearly dead.
Oh god.
This is true. I'll save it for now. And I will simply attack with my warhammer. Give it a big old smack.
Lying on the floor.
How do I? Where's
Bonk.
the roll button? Oh, it's there.
Gonna
Found it.
take. all this
Attack!
Ta-
Oh no,
Oh,
I've done
that
it now.
hit.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, I can attack.
Oh,
Tell me how you do
okay,
it.
now.
Just tell me how you do it.
This is the highest roll till now.
Yeah, I think like the robot's just fallen on the floor, and then Ash will just kind of reflexively, like one-handed, just like smack on the
It's
on
like
the
one of those games at the fair where you test your strength with the hammer. This does that.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole kind of a thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that. It's fine.
It's alright, I was just
It
checking.
doesn't even,
It's fucking dead.
crumble. At this point, it actually breaks. Its armor sort of like gives in, and you actually see sparks and smoke come out of it as it dies.
like crush it. Was that quiet enough for you?
Not really, but
Will this be the end of your turn?
So
Um,
it's
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
I
sorry,
have
go ahead. I think NFT is yelling at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody come to the room. Just like when you're done, just start coming into
Okay.
this room.
We're not out of combat
I'm
yet.
coming.
We aren't out of combat, are we?
No, but Ashok can.
You have your movement, right?
Yeah, Ashok can move, yeah. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
rest of us.
Will that be your
We've
turn?
got. Yeah, these the like guards that are there. Are they there? Have they seen us? What?
Oh, they are
They're
above
above
you.
us.
Yeah.
They're above us.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
There's just seems to be one
yeah,
guard
I mean, I
approaching
have-
you at this.
Like I have
would
another
just
attack.
tell-
I have things, but no one's
no,
in range. So
Yeah, I'll just tell Asha to just like enter the room and just like go a bit inside because there's nobody in the immediately when you enter. So I'll just
okay,
like
so I
come
could
right in.
go like here.
Yeah.
Sure. That'll be it for me.
Yay.
Okay. Moving on to this guy, he's gonna come in just like humming a tune to himself, like, "What's all this about? Gary, is that you? Are you causing trouble again? Wait, who are you all? What the fuck?
Sarah, you better.
Sarah.
It's gonna attack you?" Maybe like, okay. Let's see. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that hits.
It's just like very not even very casually, they're very frantically looking around, seeing that the two mechanical guards are dead. It like, where the fuck did you all come from? I thought that was just Gary trying to sneak in again. Like takes a swing at you and does 4 points of damage to your left shoulder. Okay,
Damn.
that'll be the end of its turn. NF, you're up.
I pull out my short bow.
There's 2 people
Uh,
in between you and the thing.
There's
But,
no clear
like,
line of
sure.
sight.
Can
Yeah.
I mean, like, would they be like fully occupied, like that entire space, and I won't be able to get a shot through?
No, what I'm not saying that like you can't make that shot. What I'm saying is you'll get disadvantage because of the entire thing. And if you
But I'll be
fail,
rolling with advantage. I'll be rolling with
so it'll be a
advantage
straight up
because of.
roll, and
Yeah, it'll
I
be a
need you
straight
to
roll.
know if you succeed,
Hmm.
it'll help that guy, and if you fail, it will hit one of your friends.
Okay, so like I pull out my short bow and I just ask. I'm like, Sarah, Uguay, should
Get
I take the
out!
shot? Yeah, duck,
Duck.
Uh, duck.
Wait, just I'm a turtle, I'm a duck.
Where is that?
Roll for it.
Short bow.
It's gonna be so funny if it hits Sarah.
Why isn't it coming?
This is the emphasized roll kind of thing, Sassy, that you suggested.
Okay. Attack. Normal. Roll well. Oh!
Oh, lovely.
It was at 20.
Damn.
It was at
Okay.
20. It rolled
No.
away.
Give me 1 minute.
No. No.
Both of you fucking have the same dexterity. Serafina and Uwe, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Please,
Yikes.
dude.
It's not even that like it's gonna succeed. Whichever of you rolls lower is gonna get hit.
I get hit.
Okay.
No.
Tell me, how much damage do you deal to Uwe? The magnificent, who is just like looking at you, going like, "What the fuck? Why would you call me a dark?"
8
8 points of
points.
damage.
I just go, Uguay, duck. And then Uguay, duck.
I'll take an arrow to your exposed part of your shoulder.
Yeah, just like a chink between the shell and the arm. And it just goes right there. And I just wince when I
Ow.
see that.
What was that for?
Oh shit. Sorry.
Oopsie.
Will that be the end of your turn?
No. I'll walk into this room. I'll take my movement to go in, and I tell Ashad that
Ube would just probably just go, wait, you could move the entire round? You could have, just decided not to?
sorry, I was trying to give back up.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's wrap
and
up
I'll
this up. Yeah.
yeah, and I just go into the room to I'll go far enough so that this person won't be able to see me. And I tell Asha to follow me. I go into the room with the dragonborn.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah, left, all the way in.
Right. Right. This is about as far as you can get if you two follow each other and if you two go together.
Right. Can I go a little further and tell Asha to just follow me? Like,
Yeah,
can I
Further,
go
but then you would be in the view of the dragon.
in the ray? Okay. Cool. Okay, then I'll just. I can still move and hide as a bonus action.
Yep.
So I can move further and just hide.
You will need to roll for stealth if you move through his vision.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'll just stay here.
Ah.
And I'll tell Asha to follow me. Yeah.
Right. Okay, moving on. Serafina, you're up. Finish it.
Or try finishing it,
Sorry.
rather.
I'm just gonna look over at the dude who just started acting. Like, you fucking piece of shit. And,
I'm not a piece of shit. I thought you were Gary.
well, fuck Gary and fuck you too.
Oh,
And-
well, he brings us fish. He tries to sneak in sometimes. I thought it was him.
Oh, good.
I saw you earlier.
Finally,
how
something good.
How do you stop whatever he's saying in the middle of the sentence?
Just, sword in his throat.
He just
Oh.
dies. It's a very horrible trip. Poor guy was just looking for Gary. Why would he do that?
He hit me first, so yeah. I'm just gonna spit in his general direction and then just leg it. And also, Ugwe, are you okay?
No, I just got shot by with a comrade.
It's fine. At least it was an arrow to your knee, and I just walk away.
Oh,
Fucking.
no.
I'm just gonna follow wherever. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Also, I'm doing something. I'm taking the body and dragging it inside the corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna allow it as a we all make your way into this chamber because
Yeah.
it will be fine.
I get back. I reach to. Where am I? The hell?
Sorry.
Can't see my token.
There
There it is. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
no,
the room
I-
in the.
Yeah. Like.
It's the
get
room where
close
it
to
happens.
I get close to anything
What
and say,
happens?
"What the fuck was that for?"
I was trying to aim for that guy, obviously. I'm sorry I missed.
No, NFT. What the fuck?
I told you to
You-
duck.
You don't shoot at two people. At someone through two people. Come on. We've discussed this.
I mean, it would look honestly really cool if it happened. You've got to agree,
Yeah, I agree. But
It would look really cool.
right? In any case, I'll apologize.
Hearing the commotion, the guy who was walking inside just sort of, hello, can I help you? Who are all of
You
you?
most certainly can. Are you Professor Hideous?
That's hideous, but sure. Not a
Hideous.
nickname I haven't heard before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I thought your name was actually Hideous. But it's Hideous?
It's tedious.
Hideous. Oh, okay. Oh, quite a nice name.
And what?
I have to
what
say,
a
you're not hideous.
fascinating creature. It looks
Oh,
fishy.
thank you. Thank you. I've heard it many times and it never gets old. Yeah. I use like lavender oil for my coat, if you're wondering.
Yeah, sure, of course. can I help you? What's this about?
Oh, we're really interested in your research and would like to offer you an exclusive grant if you'd like to accompany us.
I don't think that would be in the best of my interest, knowing that if I step outside of this place, I will be shot to death.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wait,
We'll
what?
make sure that doesn't
You
happen.
see, that's why they're sending all of us, because we are expert bodyguards.
Wait, are you telling us you're here against your will?
Yes. They have a friend of mine who used to help me. Well, they don't exactly have him, but well, he used to help me out with certain things, and now he's gone. And there's a instrument that I used to communicate with him, but they have confiscated it.
Would that instrument be an orb or something?
Not exact. Actually, yes, but not just any kind of orb. An orb which can be used to communicate with other beings, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
I tell him that we have been on the island and I've met his partner and tell him
Yes,
how
that
they still have the orb.
is not my partner. Actually, she's my friend. I did give her one of the orbs, and it's not exactly the one which I'm looking for. But you see, its contents lets you see the future and the past and everything in between. It's not really a classic future gazing orb as you probably have seen with my friend. But it doesn't matter. I think I'm ready to leave now. If you want to die protecting me, I'm not gonna go against it. But if you
Yeah.
get captured,
Accurate.
you guys captured me out of my will, so I don't die. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep, sure. Pack
Alright, give
all of
me
your
2 minutes. You just like gather some
leave.
of this information.
Yeah, leave nothing behind in terms of your documentation, in terms of critical resources, things that can be used
I
against
have
you.
everything packed in here.
Right. Is there anything you want to collect? Is there anything that is of critical importance to collect from some other rooms?
No, but you might want to follow me for that.
Can I make an insight check or something to just like see if this person is lying to me or not?
Sure, go ahead.
Especially in the whole
also-
thing about like
Is there any rope around, by the way?
we'd have rope. No?
Yeah, probably have rope, yeah.
Right. So what we would suggest, we would say, I think we should tie you up so it makes you look even more like we are capturing you against your will.
Sure,
help
I
you and
guess if
us.
that satisfies you. We should probably go.
We would tie his hands before we leave, though.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll tie up his hands. He seems to be pretty willing to come with you at this point.
Okay. Sorry, one
Guys?
second. Yeah.
Roll for listen. Inside.
Yeah. One second. I was just trying to figure out because I'm inquisitive. There's something I do with advantage for insight or something. I think.
Okay, while you
just
figure
don't
out, let's
remember.
just move on
Uh-huh.
to the next room. He asks you to follow around. He sees that you have made short work of his creation. Oh, well, I was not fond of them. It's fine. I forgive you, I suppose. Please
In
step
fairness,
aside.
they attacked first.
Yes, since you're intruding, but sure. Can you move aside, please? Thank you. He sort of like shoves a shot towards one side. You see the floor grill has some sort of like a pattern, which he puts a foot on, then draws like a symbol on, and it just like comes up. And the whole floor like opens up like a ladder going towards the bottom of it.
Okay.
That would have been
Takes
useful
towards
to come inside.
That says 17 on insight.
Not something I've heard the first time.
Fuck hell.
Nice.
This is you end up in the storage room. It seems to be like a sort of like a different passageway which would lead outside or inside of this place.
Hmm.
That's 17. You know what? Like so far, whatever he has told you seems to be accurate. You can't say if he's not hiding something else or not, but so far
Right.
he's been genuinely
It's not
true.
like lying or being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He guides you through a ladder of sorts, which goes further down, and then like into a rather unseeming labyrinth of sorts. And you all find yourself out here in the same place that you found yourself last time. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the lights for this one. It's weirdly in front of you. You see 3 guards standing as you're climbing up the ladder. Halt, all of you!
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna just literally try and walk past him.
As you try to walk past them, you see one of them seems familiar. Seems to be the guy you met in the bar, in the tavern earlier. He seems to be the friend of your this thing. What is the fucking name?
Garrick.
Oh,
Where?
Gork?
Oh,
God,
right at the
yes,
beginning?
Go, yes.
Yeah, Gork.
He like gives you like a wink of sorts, walks
Mhm.
behind
Oh.
these 2 other guards, and then use his polearm to, in one swift blow, knock both of them out. Get out while you can. Go.
Are you coming with us?
Thank
For
you.
you on the
Much
the
obliged.
boat.
Are you coming with us?
No, I need to cover this up. You listen, you. We don't have the orb. It was destroyed, but I did manage to get a hold of this. Gives him sort of like a small coin, like sigil, which seems to be connected to whatever he built. Thank you so much. I can probably build another one with this, but the counterpart. Where's the counterpart? The guy just goes, we don't have that. We don't have it. We never. We turned your place upside down. We even thought of burning it down, but we never found it. We never found the actual orb that we based your orb off of. It's probably somewhere buried in your house or somewhere, but we never found it. Don't worry about it. Just run. Boss doesn't have it. We don't have it. It's somewhere. He just runs in. Starts yelling, intruders in the hall, and like starts
shit.
leading
Let's
the
go, let's
guards
go.
towards another
Away from us.
hall.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
Let's go. Thaddeus, do you want us to go back to your island to see if this original whatever orb is there in your study or something?
I don't think we should go back to the island. It's the first place that they will check.
Out of character, did Ugwe tell us about the orb that he found on the ship?
I'm sorry?
I was wondering
thinking
this
the
as
same
well.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
same
I don't
thing.
think you did.
Yeah, so did Ugwe tell us or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
Initially, he did not talk about any orb, any instruments, nothing.
Oh, he told Thaddeus at least in front of us, so we'd know
Yes.
that.
Yes.
He was telling
Different
Thaddeus
orb.
about it.
Different orb.
This guy's
actually.
just like,
Oh.
like very frustrated by everything. He just goes like, no, who are you all? Are you here just out of the goodness of your heart? Are you trying to hire me? Are you from another warlord trying to hire me? Because I'm sick and tired of all of it.
I'll tell you,
We're
I need
not-
to ask you something before we answer anything. I need to ask another question.
Mhm.
Something about your boat capsizing. When did that happen?
It wasn't me. It was my partner.
So
He
their
is-
boat
What?
capsized.
Yes, he is not from this world. He was helping me with creating all of these. It was just fun projects. It was just supposed to be stuff that would be used to help people out. We never thought that we would get in trouble, that we would be hired. He doesn't air good to do such heinous stuff.
What is your partner's name? Who's your partner?
He's not from around here. You wouldn't know his name.
Well,
He's
I'm
a-
not either.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
a-
yeah, to be honest.
He's a shadow guy.
No fucking way.
Oh.
No fucking way. No, Nano. God damn it. Fuck. No fucking way. Come on. No.
He's a what?
He's just shadow guy.
Shadokai.
You guys don't. It's fine. Don't worry. He's just freaking out for nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
God damn it. Fuck me.
Sure.
Right, let's head to the
Fucking
ship and
hell.
then figure out what to do. Let's head back to the ship and then figure
I'm
out what to
pretty sure the orb is gone. I don't think. he
Fuck.
has
I know
the
what
orb.
the orb is. Fuck. Fuck.
We all do, man.
I
think he must have
don't.
taken it away as soon as these people got to me. I think that's why he is not contacting anymore. And I hope he doesn't, because if these people can do whatever they can, I don't think either of us is safe. Just take me wherever you think is the safest for me, and I'll cooperate.
So-
I'll do
so
whatever I
you're-
can.
You're telling us that the orb or whatever comes from Shadokai? Your magic, your weapons are coming from Shadowar?
How do
What
you
do
know
you
about
know
Shadow?
about Shadow?
No, because he said Shadokai, right? And Shadowar are from Shadokai?
But do you know?
Or the other way? Do we know? Is that common knowledge?
The technology is from Shadow. I'm gonna allow it. It's fine. The technology is from Shadow. Yes.
Shadow
And you didn't think it was a bad idea to fucking experiment with it?
No, he's my partner. I'm pretty sure it's not. We created good stuff. It was not the technology which was bad.
What did you create? The fucking clock that can see the
Yes,
future?
That's all we can. That's all we did.
So how did that help? Tell me how that helped your friends.
It helped my people. Initially, they got prosperous. Initially, they got a lot of clients. Initially, they got. It didn't help. I didn't want to make waves. I wanted to make ripples. Improve their life just a tad bit, just a tiny bit, so that doesn't cause any issues. I know that messing around with technology from beyond our planes is not that good. So I didn't want to give them anything which would be too good. It's just
Okay, but
harmless experiments.
where did you get the money from?
Wages.
Well, then came the offers, right? Offers that I couldn't refuse, not because of the money, because of the sword that would be put on our island. So I took it. I took the money. I took money from every warlord who asked for a clock, a little sword, a little defense mechanism, a little droid. He motions to the building, and I made them. I didn't think it was going to be something which would be world altering, and I did it. But I didn't think it would come down to this.
But you didn't think that if you continue to make weapons and things for warlords over and over again, that wouldn't mount up into some
Well,
big
in hindsight,
thing?
yes. In hindsight, that's a rather stupid notion to think
Now,
of. I
I'm
thought
not
I was
smart.
in control.
But that seems pretty dumb to me. No offense.
You're right, that was pretty dumb of me, but I thought I had the control. I thought if I just refused to make weapons for them, they would just back off. But no, their demands kept increasing, and eventually they just kidnapped me. My friend, I hope he's safe. I think. Yeah.
Who is your friend?
I'm pretty sure.
You know where your friend might be.
I think he went
Was
back,
was there any
perhaps.
safe place where? Was there any safe place where you guys were together? Except that island.
No, the last time I saw him, he was just running. Right, I don't think I don't think he's on this plane anymore. I think he went back.
This is
His
a
name
boat.
was Nix Shadowthorn. Or at least
Nix
that's what
Shadowthorn.
they mean.
Okay, okay.
What are you taking him back or not?
Yeah, I'm assuming we are
Yeah.
on the way back while talking.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on your ship and you're going back towards dock, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull the crew aside. The crew, as in my 3 friends. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, do we take this guy back to the Lord's Alliance, or do we just tell them we didn't find anything? Because I don't want this. I don't want him. I don't want them to use him either.
Yeah.
I mean, you know him better than I do.
Yeah, I feel the
You think-
same. I feel the same. I don't really know how much we can trust them, but I also don't know how much we can trust him or his. What if he gets curious again and does something? Or, like, what if somebody else tries to capture him? He can't really defend himself.
Then we got to find a safe place for him.
Then we recruit him.
Right? Sounds
That's-
like
That guy?
like.
It's what we've been doing for the last however long we've been doing this. We recruited Beth. We
Right.
recruited the Empress. We recruited these 2. So might as well
Yeah,
have a doctor on
that's
board,
so much.
a scientist on board, right? Instead of having him whatever else.
Well, then
Yeah.
someone's got to teach him how to use a hammer, because that guy's not going to last 5 minutes.
Yeah, and yeah, yeah, we should probably
As you're
talk to
having this
Thaddeus. and-
discussion, you feel sort of like the world grow darker.
Oh
almost.
fuck, she's here.
And just very gradually, but very swiftly, you see a dark cloud form around Professor Thaddeus, and you see as the cloud sort of like forms into a person and
What the
vanishes.
fuck?
Oh fucking hell.
Well, I guess we don't have
Thaddeus
to worry about
vanishes?
him no more.
You see Professor Thaddeus gets stabbed
Oh,
by
No.
a man in a shroud
No!
and a
Can-
dark blade.
Fuck!
can I?
No
as it
fucking
Can I do
way!
something? Can I
There's
do
not
something?
enough time for you to react to the guy itself, but after he's done, you can do something.
I run over
I'll
to
go.
Thaddeus.
Okay. And immediately, as the smoke appeared, it vanishes away.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
I'll
Where
go
is
try and
Roy?
stabilize him.
Oh shit, darling, are you
Or
okay?
Do something.
Right.
Yeah, can we? Shit, none of us. We have no healers in this party.
We
can
have
I
a
take out
fuck ton
potion healing?
of potion heal. Yeah.
Can I take a potion of healing and just give him a potion of healing?
He
Try to
sort of like shakes his head. There's no point.
Thaddeus.
It was not. It was not a regular.
No, fuck off, Nano.
It's a what?
It's
We
a
know what
shade.
it was.
Not this again.
We know what it was. Fucking
shit.
hell.
You know who
So-
it was. You don't need to what. You know who it was.
Oh, but we definitely know
We
both
know
at this point.
But that's see. Your characters have no. fucking
Yeah, I know,
idea.
I know, I know.
I know. It's fucking. Oh my god,
Wait.
man.
Thaddeus,
Even when
Thaddeus.
it's not here.
I can
Stick around.
totally feel it. I don't think
No.
I am gonna die.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think where I'm
That-
going, I'll find my friend. And sort of like gives up.
Oh shit.
He's
Oh,
getting
fuck.
pushed out of lane. Ah. Fuck
I just wanted to tell him that he was actually handsome and not hideous.
See, that's why they say
Well-
you should say such things when people are alive rather than wait for them to die.
Wow, is
should
this
be
the
said.
moral of the story?
Yes, exactly. You called him hideous and now he's dead. You can't, you know,
I
remedy
didn't know that
anymore.
wasn't his name.
Alright, this has already extended like half hour more than I wanted it to. I'm so sorry for the pacing. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. That will be the end of this session.
Yay!
Yay.
The time.
Yay, death!
This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Like the best
All
possible
our
way kind
characters
of bullshit.
jump and high-five each other and say, "Yay, death!" And then we
Yay.
walk into the tavern.
Oh, hey, at least you have the body of this guy to report to.
Mm-hmm.
Winter.
Yeah, we
I
can take
suppose.
the body and we'll go,
Oh.
look, your problem is solved!
Yep.
We'll weekend at Bernie's.
For anyone.
The one thing they asked us to do was bring him back alive. God damn it.
Hey, we have all of his research as well.
Yep, you do.
That is true. That's what they wanted at the end. So,
Yeah. We keep that safely. I don't trust anybody with this.